Never mind. Missouri's about to score and win the game. First and goal. Touchdown, Missouri. That makes it 20-17. Extra point will make it 21-17. Missouri minus 3.5. Pay Lou. I thought I was going to lose this damn thing. Brady Cook got hurt, went out of the game in the first half, and I figured I was going to lose this bet, but Missouri's going to come back and cover. They were 3.5. I have Missouri minus 3.5. And they're about to go up by 4 with 46 seconds to go. All right, y'all give me just a second. I'm just about ready. Missouri's got the ball down 4, 45 seconds to go. Pass incomplete over the middle. I mean, not Missouri, I'm sorry. Auburn had the ball. Auburn's got the ball down 4. Huge hit over the middle. Yeah, that looks bad. That's a bad hit over the middle, right? I mean, it's a clean hit, but it was a... This guy's going to be out for a while, I have a feeling. That looks like a broke sternum, broke rib, something. Y'all watching this Auburn game? That's a massive hit. Miami's going to hang on and beat Louisville. Miami is must-watch TV every week. I don't care if you love them, hate them, think they're great, think they're terrible. You have to watch Miami play every fucking week. They're unbelievable to watch. They're exciting every week. The Alabama-Tennessee game comes on the same channel Miami-Louisville's on, so... And there's still 3 minutes to go, so we'll see if they move the start of that game somewhere else or what. Yeah, Miami might have some issues defensively. I'm not talking about how good or bad they are. I'm talking about they're the best team to watch. They're the most exciting team to watch. How you doing?
You have a delivery.
What is it?
Looks like there's oysters in here.
Who sent me oysters?
Colby.
Shout out Colby. Well, I'll do that. I'm gonna have to clear off room and all.
Yeah.
For all that.
There's oysters.
Okay. Colby sent it?
Yeah, he said in the comment section, check front door.
Shout out Colby.
Thanks, Colby. I'm not gonna eat them, but
Oh, don't worry, I'm gonna eat them.
I know you will.
Fix to make room right now.
Do you need help, or you gotta?
I'll figure it out.
Okay.
The rockin' crab in that.
That's that place right next to the place we ate at the other day.
How about this? Boy, I tell you, they staple the goddamn thing.
so-
That makes me mad. But look at that.
Wow.
How about that? Let's go.
Come on. You're telling me things.
Colby, you keep this shit up, I might have to come to your wedding. I don't know, we'll see. Steven Snyder, thank you for the super chat. Sovereign says no hype and hate. The hype and hate has kind of ran its course. I just can't get motivated to do it anymore. And if I'm not motivated to do them, then they just won't be any good. 6 or 7 years of hype or hate. It's kind of, I feel like it's played out. Indiana is no joke, folks. I don't know. I don't know about winning the Big Ten or whatever, but they look that Indiana-Ohio State game sure does look good coming up now, doesn't it? Let me see what I'm gonna need here. I'm gonna need this. What we got in here? All right, let me go get some hot sauce, some crackers, and some napkins, and I'll be right back for these oysters. Shout out Colby, he's the hero today. All right, we got oysters, crackers, and hot sauce. We're good to go. All right, how's everybody doing? Welcome to the stream. Shout out to Colby. He door dashed me some oysters. Colby is today's winner. There's no question about it. No question about it. Thank you, Colby. I'm hungry too. I'm fixing to tear this shit up. What's up, Mort, LV, Beard God Kel, Blake, Rod, X-Wing, Floby, Bite Dawn, Double O'Neill, Jonathan Miller, Shane Wiggins, X-Wing Sports. We gotta make some money today on the on this gambling shit. That was a big help that Missouri came back to win. That was a big help. I had Missouri minus 3.5, and then Brady Cook went down early in the game, and I thought for sure Missouri was going to lose. Plus, Luther Burden didn't play, I don't think. But Missouri comes back and wins 21-17, which is more than 3.5. So pay Lou on that. My 3:30 games, I've got Notre Dame minus 7 in the first half. They're playing Georgia Tech. Georgia Tech is without their starting quarterback, Haynes King. So I've got Notre Dame minus 7 in the first half. I've got Alabama minus 2 in the first half. And then I have Kansas State and LSU, but I think those are tonight. I have Texas minus 3 in the first half, and Georgia, Texas over 57.5. So that's that and that. I can't believe Missouri came back and covered. That's great news. That's great news for the Pay-Lou movement. All right, we're going to have Alabama versus Tennessee, Georgia Tech versus Notre Dame, Michigan versus Illinois. Y'all want me to bet the Michigan game? What other game should I bet at 3:30? I like Michigan minus 5. Should I bet it? Nope, Asher said take Illinois. Damn. Who'd you tell me to take at noon, Asher? Missouri, wasn't it? You told me to take Missouri. Who'd you tell me to take at noon, Asher, that I took and won? Everybody says take Illinois. Colorado and Arizona? Man, I'm not going to lie. I don't know about that one. I don't know about that game. Take Illinois. 2 minutes to go, Miami and Louisville. Miami 52, Louisville 38. The kickoff of Alabama, Tennessee is not till 3:50, is what it says on TV, so we still got plenty of time. Michigan might lose by 30. What? I told you take Missouri because I thought it would be a blowout. Shocked it got this close. Well, their quarterback went down. Brady Cook got knocked out of the game, and I don't think Luther Burden played either. What in the world? Illinois is wearing fake leather helmets. Are y'all seeing this on the Illinois game? Illinois is wearing... all right. I'm going to take Illinois just because they're wearing the fake leather helmets. That's literally the only reason. Football, NCAA. Oh, shit. They took it off already. I missed them. I'll have to live bet it. Let me see. Michigan and Illinois. Illinois plus 5.5. Come on. All right. I got Illinois plus 5.5 just because they're wearing fake leather helmets. I'm on board with that. I'm on board with the fake leather helmets. Tennessee's going to win today, says Robert. I think it's going to be a good game. South Carolina has a top 10 defense, 8 sacks today. How many times did they get sacked, though? Can we turn the South Carolina helmet back the right way? Did they have did they give up less than 3 sacks? South Carolina? How many times did South Carolina get sacked? Here to watch Bama, Tennessee with Uncle Lou. Yeah, kickoff is at 3:50 for Bama, Tennessee. So I've got it on the right channel, but they're showing the end of the Miami-Louisville game right now. Kickoff is set for 3:50 for Bama and Tennessee. Come on, Illinois. Illinois with a big gain on the ground into Michigan territory. First possession of the game for Illinois. Empty backfield. That's going to be, should be offsides on Michigan. All right, let's see about these oysters Colby sent over here. We got oysters, crackers, and hot sauce. We got everything we need. Did y'all see what Colby sent me? Look what Colby sent me. 2 of these. A dozen oysters. Let's go. Oysters on a cracker with hot sauce. That's how you do it, folks. That's how you do it, people. Today's going to be the best food day I've had all year. I'm having oysters now and Tommy fries later. Look at this. Mmm. Come on, Burgle. Ah, that's good. Look at boy, Louisville just won't give up. Louisville just will not give up. First and goal for Louisville. 1:15 to go. They're down 14. If they can score, we'll be looking at an onside kick situation in that. Come on, Illinois. Illinois is looking at a 3rd down with their fake leather helmets. This is unbelievable. These fake leather helmets are something serious for Illinois here. Do I have my fake leather helmet? Where's my fake leather helmet? I know I have one. Where is it? Can't find the damn thing. My fake leather helmet at? Damn it. can't find the damn thing. I have a fake leather helmet. I was gonna put it on like Illinois. Oyster number 2. Let's do it. Yeah, hot sauce. Sir Duke, what's up, buddy? He says, what's up, Unc? Fun fact, Kirby Smart is 2-1 versus number 1 ranked teams. Hashtag go Dogs. Well, I hope they win tonight. I picked them to win, so they better not let me down. I've picked every Georgia game right so far this season, so hopefully I keep the streak going. Yeah, big ups to Liquid Richard, but I'm not selling my Mustang. I'm not eating any Wendy's chili. Notre Dame on 1st and 10 completes a short pass. Run after the catch, picks up 7 or 8 yards. Though second down coming up for Notre Dame. No score in that one. Louisville did score. These fake leather helmet uniforms are something serious for Louisville. Your football analysis helps me. Thanks, LouTube, says Rod Mosley. Good to see you in here, Rod. Thank you for the super chat, buddy. Indiana 56-7. Yeah, by insanity. Indiana's no joke. I said on the video I uploaded a few minutes ago, I watch a lot of football. Obviously, I don't watch every game. This is the most of an Indiana game I've watched all year, and they're really good. They're really good. How much did you put down on Georgia winning? The only bet I have on the Georgia-Texas game right now is Texas -3 for the first half and over 57 points. I'll bet the game before it kicks off. I'll put another bet on it before it kicks off. I like Texas in the first half, but Georgia to win. So I'm gonna bet Georgia money line. I don't bet a lot of money on games though. 25, 50 bucks. Something like that. Sometimes 100. All right, here comes the onside kick for Louisville. They're down by a touchdown. 54 seconds to go, and they only have one timeout, so they have to get this onside kick to give themselves any chance. Miami's going to take a timeout. 4th and 1 for Rudy, and they're going to go for it just short of midfield. Shotgun, snap, quarterback draw. Got the first down and then some. Gain of about 6. First down, Notre Dame. No score in that one with Georgia Tech. Illinois went right down the field and scored on their first possession, so looks like y'all were dead on the money on that one. Y'all talked me into betting. I've got Illinois plus 5.5, so let's hope we're on the right side of that one. $2,000 on a Georgia money line? Yeah, I've never bet $2,000 on a game ever. The most I've ever bet on a game, I think, is $1,000. And I only did that because somebody in the comment section pissed me off. Notre Dame just threw an interception. Georgia Tech's going to return it out of the end zone, across the 20, all the way out to the 28. Not a good decision to throw that ball there by Notre Dame. Easy interception in the end zone for Georgia Tech, and they return it out to the 28. Here's the onside kick, and it's one of the worst ones I've ever seen. That was one of the worst onside kicks I've ever seen. He kicked it 30 yards. I don't know what he was doing. So that's going to do it. Miami's going to hang on to beat Louisville. Yeah, it looked like more like a squib kick. It didn't even look like an onside kick. So I don't know what was going on there. All right, oyster number 4. The game doesn't start till 3:50. What time is it? Oh, 3:51. Miami's just going to take a knee a couple of times. Game will be over. Then they'll get to the Alabama-Tennessee game. Oyster number 5. Boy, they're so good. Eating oysters right now. Colby sent me some oysters. Tennessee and Alabama both should be undefeated. Should be, but they ain't, because they lost. Orange out in UT. Yeah, Tennessee's always got to do some kind of gimmick for their home games. Checker kneeling, alternate uniforms, spooky rocky top, smoky gray. Tennessee's a gimmick program. Their offense is a gimmick. Their coach is a gimmick. They have to do a different uniform gimmick 6-7 times a year. They got crowd gimmicks where you have to wear a certain color shirt to sit in a certain section. All right, that's it for the Miami-Louisville game. So they'll be switching this over to the Alabama-Tennessee game now, which just started. All right, oyster number 6. No Name King. What's up, buddy? Show you how to eat an oyster? I can handle that. Saltine cracker. Scrape the oyster out of the shell. Put the oyster on the cracker. Add hot sauce. Eat it. It's that simple. Alabama with the ball. Mildew scrambling around. Throws incomplete. That was a 3rd and 20 play. Alabama's going to be punting from around their own goal line. 3 and out for the Gumps. Mildew's already got a fumbled snap and a false start. That's how Alabama got backed up to 3rd and 20. Now they've got to punt it away. Still no score. Georgia Tech at Notre Dame. 4:52 to go in the first quarter. Illinois is up 3-0 over Michigan early in this one. They've got the ball back again on their own 40. Back to throw, pass incomplete on 1st and 10. All right, Tennessee's first possession of the game. Pretty good field position to start things off for the Tards. 1st and 10 on their own 39. Nico, I'm going to make a mistake in a shotgun. Play action pass, throws, incomplete, nearly intercepted on a slant. 2nd and 10 coming up for the Tards. Second and 10 to keep it on the ground with Dylan Sampson. Only picks up about a yard, maybe 2. 3rd and long coming up for Tennessee. What's up, Chiquita? Third and 7 for Tennessee on their own 41. Nico throws over the middle. Caught wide open on a slant into Gump territory down to around the 40, I believe. Nico put that throw on the money. Receiver had a step and turned it upfield. Who was that? First and 10 on the Alabama 38. Tennessee on the move here on their first possession. Snap. Handoff. Lots of room for Dylan Sampson. First down and then some. Fumble. Bama got it. Dylan Sampson fumbled and Alabama recovered. Great run by Dylan Sampson, but you got to wrap the ball up, young man. Poverty. Absolute poverty. Hate to see that, don't you? Hate to see that for the Tennessee man there. All right, so Tennessee commits the first turnover of the game. I'm sure it won't be the last. These two teams are turnover machines. All right. That's it for the Oysters. Tore that shit up. Jet sweep for Bama. No, Mildew's going to keep. Tries to get to the outside. Now cuts it upfield. Gain of about 7. Best play of the day so far for Bama. 2nd and 3 coming up now. Honest thoughts on the Baltards QB? He's below average right now in the SEC. He's bottom half of the SEC. He may get better at some point later this season or next year, but right now he's bottom half of the SEC in terms of quarterback play. Oklahoma hates SEC ball. Boy, Oklahoma is bad. They are hard to watch. They're that bad. They played 3 different quarterbacks today. That Dawkins guy started turning the ball over to put Arnold in. He was no good. It took him out, put somebody else in. It's bad there. Arian Smith will play his best game tonight, says Mr. Beware. I sure hope so, because Georgia's going to need him. 3rd and 1 for Alabama. Tennessee crowds the line. Tennessee's offsides, it looks like to me. Lined up in the neutral zone is what it looks like. You see it? Uh-oh, there goes Mildew. Boy, they got lucky. Tennessee with a shoestring tackle or Mildew would have been gone. It looked like Bama was lined up in the neutral zone. To me. I mean, Tennessee. Looked like Tennessee was lined up in the neutral zone. They don't call it. $10:30 to go. First quarter. Alabama with the ball on their own 36. Pass incomplete. What's up, Burgle? Peyton, thank you, buddy. This 50 is special for you, Lou. Any 50 is special. Thank you, Peyton. I really appreciate that. Thank you for helping to support the channel, bud. I mean that. Thank you. Illinois throwback gimmick is a big W in my eyes right now on CBS. Yeah, I got it on over here. I like those fake leather helmets. They look good. Mildew rolls to the right, looking downfield, throws behind his intended receiver, tipped up in the air, falls incomplete. I think that was Ryan Williams. But not a good throw from Mildew, and it's going to be 3rd and 10 for the Gumps. Ritz crackers, oysters on Ritz crackers? That sounds disgusting. Third and 10. Bama on their own 36. Mildew up talking to the line of scrimmage. Now to wide receivers. Now he's ready. Shotgun. Motion. Snap. That's going to be false start or offside. I don't know what in the hell that was. Penalty somewhere. Offsides on Tennessee, so that's going to give Alabama a free 5 yards. So instead of 3rd and 10, they're going to be looking at a 3rd and 5 now. Saltines are better. Yeah. All right, here we go. 3rd and 5 for Alabama. 10-14 to go in the first quarter. No score. 3 wide for the Gumps. Mildew in a shotgun. Snap. Back to throw. Blitz. Bama picks it up. Mildew throws. Caught over the middle. Ryan Williams, I believe. Isn't Ryan Williams number 2? Just a deep crossing route. First down, Bama. Tennessee's got 2 players down. 2 players down. Even though Mildew had a number, I still think he's doo-doo, says Peyton. Well, that first half against Georgia's probably the best he's ever played. Tennessee faking injuries. 2 of them on the same play? I don't know about that. Maybe. About them Canes, I don't know how good they are, but they're the best team to watch in all of college football. They're the best team to watch. They're the most exciting team to watch, and every single one of their games is a thriller. Better hope Williams doesn't get hurt, or Alabama may not win another game. He's the only receiver they got, it seems like. He's really good. There's no question about that. He's really good. Yeah, Ryan Williams only 17. How many times have the announcer said that? Georgia Tech in the red zone. Flag down, though. Georgia Tech's on the 3-yard line. No score. 57 seconds to go in the first quarter between Notre Dame and Georgia Tech. Getting chills thinking about an Army versus Navy matchup with a college football playoff spot on the line. I love college football. Could happen. They both still have to play Notre Dame, too. If Georgia Tech wins today, will they be ranked? It depends what else happens in the top 20, mainly 20 through 25 range. I'm interested to see how Travis Hunter plays against a real receiver like McMillan. Yeah, I didn't bet that game. I think Colorado's going to win, but I have a hard time actually putting money on Colorado, so I didn't bet that game. Notre Dame's got to win so Army can take their rank. First and goal for Georgia Tech from the 2, no game. Gonna be second and goal. Second and goal now for the Nerds. I have a very good question. What's your degree in? I'm assuming you have one. I was a history major. Tennille, bend over and cough. It might come out, says Jay Shite. That's Jay and Tennille. They argue like a married couple. I'll let y'all figure out why that is. Mildew, 1st and 10, tries a quarterback draw. Didn't work. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Where's the Sooner man? The Sooner man is down bad. I'm sure we'll see a few of them in here, but boy, they are really, really bad. Arizona just attempted an onside kick on the opening play. Did they? Wow. Georgia Tech just scored. They're going to take an early lead over Rudy. Georgia Tech playing with a backup quarterback today. And they're going to go up 7-0 over Notre Dame. Yeah, Oklahoma fans and Florida State fans ought to start like a support group for down bad people. Tennessee Vols are 16-1 at home since 2022. Who's that lost to? They're 16-1 at home since 2022. Who'd they lose to? Tennessee. A 2nd and 16 for Alabama now at midfield. Mildew in a shotgun. Snap. Back to throw. Looks to his left. Throws to his left. Not a good throw. Intended for Ryan Williams again. But not a good throw at all. And it falls incomplete. 3rd and 16 coming up for the Gump. Mr. Beware says, hit the like button. Yeah, y'all better be hitting the thumbs up. Now, we got some great college football games on. 500 people in here. We need to get to 250 thumbs up. Y'all help me out. Hit the thumbs up. These are some great games today. We got some great games on. I got Alabama, Tennessee on here. Michigan, Illinois over here. Georgia Tech, Notre Dame over here. We'll keep an eye on the Colorado, Arizona game. I think Texas A&M and Mississippi, is it Texas A&M, Mississippi State come on it a little bit too? Mildew throws, receiver fell down, incomplete. He's throwing it to Ryan Williams every fucking time. I haven't seen him throw the ball to anybody besides Ryan Williams. 4th and 16, Bama's going to have to punt it away. Hey, thanks, Dario. I appreciate that. Lou, do you think Brent Venables will get fired? No, not this year. No. I don't think he's any good, but I don't think he's getting fired this year. Alabama punts it away. They're going to try to pin Tennessee deep here. Let's see if they can do it. Fair catch called and made at the 14 or 15 yard line. 1st and 10, Tennessee around their own 15. No score on Rocky Flop. 0-0 about halfway through the first quarter. Ryan Williams, a busy Butterfingers. My Sooners need to steal Indiana's coach. Boy, Indiana looked really good today. Really good. The Nerds up on Notre Dame. Yeah, they just scored. They're up 7-0. Why are you hating on your daddy? Are you watching? They look fucking terrible. Alabama already won their Super Bowl. They don't care what they do the rest of the year. When you have a coach that has 0 natties and he's winless all time against Vandy, all you have is a regular season win over Georgia. So I don't blame you for bragging about it. Why can't Mildew play like this against UGA? Yeah, I don't know. Notre Dame is requesting that the Department of Defense establish a Catholic branch in the military. Oklahoma should have stayed in the Big 12. They're definitely down bad this year. There's no doubt about it. They are horrible right now. Michigan back to throw. They're down 3-0. 3rd and 6 pass complete. I believe Jack Tuttle now is starting at quarterback for Michigan. So Michigan on to their 3rd different starting quarterback of the year. Alex Orji and Warren were both disasters, so they're going with whoever's next on the bench now. 4th and 3, though, and Michigan will have to punt it away. They're down 3-0 in the first quarter to Illinois. Clemson fan here not bragging at all what we did versus UGA. Well, it would be impossible for you to brag about what you did against UGA. You lost by 31. Notre Dame losing to service academies, I'm calling it. Could happen. It would be hilarious, too. Notre Dame won a bunch of national titles 50 years ago by beating up on service academies, and it could be that this year the service academies are who keeps Notre Dame out of the playoffs. Is Colorado winning? I knew I should have bet on Colorado. I didn't have the balls to do it. Let's see. I'll update some other scores for y'all while the Alabama game's on a commercial break. Illinois up 3-0 over Michigan. Georgia Tech 7-0 over Notre Dame. Navy all over Charlotte 24-0. So it looks like Army already blew somebody out. East Carolina, I think. Navy's blowing out Charlotte. Texas A&M Mississippi State hasn't started yet. That starts at 4:15, so that'll be getting started here in a few minutes. What else is interesting here? NC State, they're down 7-3 to Cal at the end of the first quarter. Kansas looking for their first win in a long time. Kansas is 1-5. They're up 14-0 over Houston. What else? UAB up over South Florida 3-0 in the first quarter. Southern Cal and Maryland no score, but it just started. Baylor and Texas Tech, same thing. And Colorado up 7-0 over Arizona. Like you said, let's see what happened there. Looks like a touchdown run for Colorado, which is extremely rare. Extremely rare. What happened to Kansas? Well, their quarterback ended up being terrible, which was a huge disappointment. Nothing doing on first down or on second down for Tennessee. It's going to be 3rd and long coming up for the Tars. Still no score, 0-0. 8 minutes to go in the first quarter. Tennessee with a 3rd and long here. 3rd and about 10. Nico in a shotgun. 3 down linemen for Bama. They drop 8. Nico going deep. Has a man. Overthrew him. Is that Joe Milton? I thought Joe Milton left and y'all had Nico now. That looked like, is that Joe Milton? Nope, that's Nico. Yeah, Nico, how you doing? Good. Nico just overthrew somebody. I thought maybe that was Joe Milton. Big dang on that. Will Florida State win another game this season? I'd have to look at their schedule, but I wouldn't be surprised if they lose out. Alabama returns the punt across midfield, or did he step out of bounds? I thought he was out of bounds, but he just kept running. They've spotted the ball up near midfield. Did he not step out? Yeah, he stepped out. They're going to bring that back about 10 or 15 yards. He pretty clearly stepped out of bounds there. They're going to bring that back. Legendary Patriots quarterback Joe Milton. Yeah, right. Right. Legend in the Tennessee man's mind. What that is there. Legend in the Tennessee man's mind. Did they not back that up? 1st and 10 Alabama, just across midfield. Yeah, now they're going to review it. I was about to say, I can't believe they're not going to review that. There needs to be a 30 for 30 on how DJU tricked 3 Power 4 schools into starting. Yeah. Thank you, Greg. He might have played his last down of college football. DJ UncleLouHere. He's got his hand all wrapped up in a cast over there looking sad, writing in a notepad during the game yesterday. I honestly don't know who would take him at this point. I honestly don't know who would take him. Arizona already punting horrible. I don't have that game on. I'm keeping an eye on the score though. Auburn needs DJU. Auburn's gonna get somebody, but it ain't gonna be DJU, I don't think. It ain't gonna be DJU, I don't think. First and 10 for Illinois. They're up 3, but it looks like a penalty on the play. Georgia Tech up 7-0 over Notre Dame. Notre Dame's got the ball across midfield at the Georgia Tech 43-yard line. First and 10 for Rudy. Pistol formation. Riley Leonard is going to hand this one off. Tries to get to the edge. Makes one man miss. Tackled from behind after a gain of about 5. 2nd and 5 coming up now for Notre Dame. They're still reviewing this punt for absolutely no reason at all. We all saw 30 seconds ago that he clearly stepped out of bounds. We saw it 30 seconds ago when they showed the first replay. I don't know what the hell is taking so long here. Who would you rather have, DJU or Jackson Arnold? That's obvious. Jackson Arnold. Jackson Arnold is 18 and still could potentially get better. DJU's been in college for 4 years. You know what he is. There's nobody in their right mind that would take DJU over Jackson Arnold. If Georgia wins tonight, do you think that Georgia will be number 1 again? No. I don't think they would jump an undefeated Oregon. Mildew back to throw. Deep. Way out of bounds. Intended for guess who? Ryan Williams. He seriously has not thrown the ball to anybody but Ryan Williams today. Second and 10. They're on their own 48-yard line, Alabama is. No score. 7.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Mildew throws. Caught by Ryan Williams. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Lou, our backup QB, is god awful. You talking about Missouri? Yeah, I thought they were going to lose when Brady Cook went out, but they came back and won, which is good because I had Missouri minus 3.5. I got mad when Brady Cook went out in the first quarter. Empty backfield for Mildew. They run a jet sweep. Lots of room. Inside the 20, all the way down to the 15. Bammer's in business. Bammer's in business. Bammer's in business. Mildew only throws to one receiver. That's not good. I'm telling you, eventually that won't work. You know, there was a lot of jokes last year about what all Georgia's got. Ladd McHonkey and Brock Bowers. But if you go look at the stats, that wasn't necessarily the case. But it does appear as though Ryan Williams, at least so, I haven't seen him throw the ball to anybody other than Ryan Williams so far today. And you're right. You're going to have to find somebody else. I don't care how good a receiver is. You're going to have to find somebody else at some point to catch every once in a while. There's somebody out of the backfield, Justice Haynes, gain of about 5, down to the 10-yard line. 6 minutes to go, no score. Second and about 5 for Bama. They're in the red zone. Yes, Indiana and Ohio State play in a few weeks. Let's find out when. That's a good question, though. But they do play. Unless I'm just am I totally wrong? I swear I think they play. October, no, wait a minute. November 23rd. So Ohio State has to play them the week before they play Michigan then. So they play, where's that game at? I think it's in, is it at Indiana? No, it's at Ohio State. At Ohio State. All right, 3rd and 10 for Alabama. They're on the Tennessee 15. They're in field goal range, but of course, the Gumps would rather score. Look for a pass to Ryan Williams here. Captain Obvious. Mildew, looking, throws, caught. First down, Gumps inside the 5, and I believe that was somebody not named Ryan Williams. Justice Haynes, that was the running back out of the backfield. 1st and goal from the 4. Mildew hands to Justice Haynes. Gains about a yard, that's it, down to the 3. 2nd and goal coming up now for Alabama. Notre Dame also in the red zone. 1st and 10 on the Georgia Tech 20. They trail 7-0. Nerds on top in that one. So we got some good games going on here. Big loss on the play that time, though. Going to throw Notre Dame back to the 25. 2nd and goal. There's another pineapple on Tennessee's sideline. Did y'all see that? I think that's that injured pineapple that plays linebacker. Mildew throws into the end zone. Intercepted. This could be a 100-yard interception return. Tackled at the Alabama 45. It was just a matter of time before that happened with the staring down Ryan Williams routine. What a terrible throw by Mildew. That's one thing. You can always count on Mildew to do Mildew shit. What a terrible garbage fucking quarterback. What are there 2 worse quarterbacks in the league than Nico and Mildew? This game is going to set offensive football back 50 years. That was a good play by that DB. But, you know, Mildew knew before the ball was snapped, he already had his mind made up. He's throwing it to Ryan Williams no matter what. Big turnover there by Tennessee. Nico rolls to the right, looking, throws, deflected at the line of scrimmage and falls incomplete. Flag comes in late. To see what that's on. Tennessee tried to run a little trick play there. They're going to get Tennessee for holding there. That's going to back them up 10 yards. Got a little exciting here in the Tennessee game for a couple of seconds there. Look at Mildew. Boy, he's terrible. There can't be 2 worse quarterbacks in the SEC than Mildew. And, well, maybe Auburn and Oklahoma might have worse quarterback situations. Auburn and Oklahoma probably have the worst quarterback situations, but then Tennessee and Alabama are right after that. 1st and 20 for Tennessee. They're on their own 45 or 44 after that holding penalty. 1st and 20, 3.5 minutes to go, no score, first quarter. Handoff this time. Tries to get loose, finds a crease, dives forward for 5 or 6 yards. 2nd and about 13 or 14 coming up now for Tennessee. Mississippi State? No, Mississippi State's quarterback's better than either one of these people. And they're on their backup. Nico in the pocket, going deep, has a man, overthrew him again. God damn, man. This motherfucker dressed up like Joe Milton for Halloween. What the fuck are you doing, man? Jesus Christ. How many touchdowns are you going to leave on the field? That's 2 wide open fucking receivers running down the field with nobody anywhere near them, and you're out here with the Joe Milton bullshit. What the fuck, Tennessee fans? Is this what y'all have been talking about for 2 fucking years? Holy shit, y'all are retarded. Y'all are mentally retarded. 3rd and 13. Nico back to throw again. Incomplete. They're going to get Bama for pass interference, it looks like, on a slant, though. That's going to be an automatic first down. Defensive pass interference is the best offensive play Tennessee's had all game. Yeah, automatic first down. Yeah, he did get there early. Not the worst pass interference penalty I've ever seen, but he definitely got there early. Overthrow Joe, too, the electric boogaloo, yeah. Number one fan of the U says, cardiac canes paid out, but giving me heart attacks and strokes at the same time. Up 450 in my 10-bet parlay. Just needs Navy to win. 10-bet parlay? Man, come on. There needs to be a 30 for 30. We read that one. Appreciate y'all hitting the super chat to help support the show. I appreciate it. Back to throw. Nico in the pocket. Gets rid of it. Dropped. Would have been a first down. Instead, it's going to be 3rd and 9. Would have been a first down, but he dropped it. Yeah, these offenses are horrible. This might be the 2 worst offenses in the league here. Besides Oklahoma and Auburn. Third and 9. 2:38 to go in the first quarter. Still no score. Alabama showing blitz. Nico talking to the line of scrimmage. Now he's ready. 4 wide. Here comes Bama. Nico gets rid of it quick on a hitch. Not going to get there. Needed 9. Picked up about 6. Might go for it here. They're going to send out the field goal unit. This is going to be, what, about a 53-yard field goal attempt? Long field goal attempt here. $53-yarder for Tennessee. Looking for the first points of the game here. From the left hash. Snap, hold, kick. It's going to be close. He pushed it right. No good. Well, I tell you, I don't know what to tell you about these two teams. Here's I might have to just turn this game off and put like the Michigan-Illinois game on or something. At least Illinois has scored some points. They're up 3-0. They're in the red zone, about to score again. Give Auburn C.J. Stroud, and we're going 16-0. Yeah, right. Yeah, 'cause you're just a quarterback away from beating everybody by 100. Only Josh Pate would love this game so far. Well, he's there, isn't he? Lou, how Bama beat our ass? Well, we spotted him a 30-0 lead. That's how. You can't beat anybody spotting him a 30-0 lead. Florida should have been beating this Tennessee team. Yeah. Poor coaching is what lost Florida that Tennessee game, which is why they need to get rid of Napier. I don't know what they're waiting on. It doesn't look like Ole Miss is making the playoffs, so Florida might as well go ahead and fire Napier yesterday and go get Kiffin. Speaking of Florida, I like Kentucky tonight in that one. Malachi Starks pick 6 and Michael Williams gets game-clinching strip sack. Michael Williams has been the biggest disappointment at Georgia since Lorenzo Carter. I'll be happy whenever he decides to show up and play up to his ability, but he's yet to do it in 3 fucking years. But yeah, hopefully today will be today. The guy looks like he was built in a lab to play outside linebacker. He's going to be a top 10 pick in the NFL draft based just off of his measurables. And he ain't done shit since the Oregon game 3 years ago. Why doesn't Georgia have good wide receivers? There's a lot of reasons why. They've only had 1,000-yard receiver in the history of their program. They spread the ball around too much, so a lot of elite wide receivers don't want to come to Georgia. If you are an elite wide receiver and you do come to Georgia, you're not going to play until your 3rd year. If Georgia had Ryan Williams, his season stats would be like 11 catches for 188 yards and 2 touchdowns. That would be Ryan Williams' season stats this year if he played for Georgia, which is why he doesn't play for Georgia. Because Kirby won't pay him. Well, if it's an NIL issue, then why didn't Georgia get any elite wide receivers ever over the last 100 years? Whenever NIL's... Using NIL as an excuse as to why Georgia doesn't get elite wide receivers is just lazy and wrong. Georgia didn't get elite wide receivers before NIL. Georgia's wide receiver problem wasn't created by NIL 3 years ago. That's just not true. At all. Yeah, A.J. Green was good 20 years ago. And then George Pickens and Terrence Edwards before that. So 3 elite wide receivers in the last 30 years. I don't know, are you trying to prove my point for me? Because if you are, you're doing a good job. Georgia hasn't signed a wide receiver in the top 100 since Arian Smith 5 years ago. Mildew's going to hand it off on first down. Jam Miller gets to the edge, puts his head down, picks up about 8 yards. 2nd and 2 coming up for the Gumps. Canes are 7-0. You trashing these two teams are hilarious. One spanked you. Tennessee would too. Cheers to you making up fake comments a year ago, weirdo. Here's your chance to be cool. Here, I'll give you your chance right now. Here you go. Go fuck your mother. Ask her how my asshole tastes too. Georgia Tech punts it away to Notre Dame, tied up at 7 apiece in that one. Nerds 7, Rudy 7, 4:44 to go until halftime. 1st and 10 for Alabama right near midfield. Mildew back to throw. Nope, more flags. It looks like another false start on the Gumps. Is that what it is? No, offsides on Tennessee this time. So a free 5 yards for Bama. UJ gets an elite wide receiver every 10 years. 90s was Hines Ward. 0s was Edwards. Early 10s was A.J. Green. Late 10s was George Pickens. So I'm assuming in 4 years, Georgia will have another one. That's about right. That's about right. Someone shot talks you for 20. You gonna let it go? What? No, that guy's banned from this channel. He created another account so he can come back around. Lou, isn't it a little harsh to permaban him? He spent $20. About as harsh as this. See you tomorrow. Him getting banned didn't have anything to do with what he just said just now. Nothing. Has to do with a bunch of shit he's said over the last 2 or 3 years. He's been banned from this channel for years. He created a new account. Uh-oh, big loss for Alabama. And I'll do whatever the fuck I want on here anyway. I don't need any of y'all telling me what to do. Doesn't matter. Thoughts on James Pierce Jr.? I still think he's one of the best players in the SEC. One of the best defensive players in the SEC. How long is 86,000 seconds? I think it's 24 hours. Oklahoma is now a girls' softball school. Well, they've been a girls' softball. They are a powerhouse in girls' softball. Of course, no one cares about girls' softball. Or men's softball, for that matter. These games are going to be like a midget at a urinal. It'll keep you on your toes. All 3 of the games are close. 6-0 Illinois up over Michigan. A couple of field goals for Illinois. No score in the Tard Bowl here, Alabama and Tennessee. And 7-7 tied up Georgia Tech and Georgia Tech and Notre Dame. Let's check some of the other scores and see what's going on. Colorado's now up 14-0 over Arizona. I should have listened to myself, but I didn't have the balls to do it and bet Colorado. Kansas all over Houston. Let's see, what else? Bowling Green up 13-3 over Kent State. Anybody care about that? Southern Cal and Maryland, no score. 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. 14-0 Colorado up over Arizona. Let's see who scored the second touchdown. The first touchdown was a running touchdown. Passing touchdown this time to Draylon Miller. It looks like Travis Hunter might not be playing. Is anybody watching that game? Travis Hunter doesn't have any catches yet. And you know, he got hurt last week, but I thought he was supposed to play today. Is anybody watching the Colorado game and know if Travis Hunter's playing? Over under 17.5 penalties. What do you think? What total in this game? I would take the over for the total between both teams. Yeah, I would take the over 17.5 total. Love you, Uncle Lou, but go Vols, go Texas. Don't count your chickens. I don't have any chickens. I don't have any chickens, so you don't have to count about that. Bama about to roll us. Defense can't carry us all game, says Dripped Up Vol. I don't know. I think this is going to be a close game even at the end. I don't think either team's blowing anybody out here. What strange things will the Vol fans throw on the field today? That's a great question, because you never know what the Vol fans are capable of doing. They find new ways to embarrass themselves all the time. Just watching my team. Cockadoodle doo-doo. Fumbles on 2 consecutive drives for Michigan. Yeah, they can't do anything offensively. Illinois is driving down the field, but they can't score. They keep settling for field goals, and that usually ends up coming back to bite a team in the end. Eventually, you got to start turning some of those field goals into touchdowns. Do you think the Vols rush the field again if they win? No. I would be surprised if they did that. Lou and his feelings blocking people is hilarious. Well, you're really going to find this hilarious then. Hey, Lou. You should be on a major network. You're awesome at this, or hire someone to help. You should still go to games. Bama only throws to minors. Fat people on the Walmart cart still annoy me. Go Dogs. Thank you, Brandon. I appreciate that, buddy. 2nd and 3 for Notre Dame, and they're going to pick up the first down all the way down to the 10-yard line. Still tied at 7 with the Nerds. 2:40 to go until half. Notre Dame threatening here, though. All right, Alabama-Tennessee game back on. Alabama's got the ball on their own 42-yard line. 3rd and 12. No score. Back to throw. Mildew in the pocket. Incomplete. Flag down, though. What are they going to call on this one? They got Alabama for a pass interference earlier. They're going to get Tennessee for one now? Yeah, they're going to get Tennessee this time. Pass interference on Tennessee. So Alabama got one called on them earlier. Tennessee gets called for one now, and that's going to keep the drive. Would have been 4th down. Bama would have had to punt. Oh, I see. You can see now here. Yeah, okay. Yeah, he's got a hold of his jersey. That's pretty obvious. I'm assuming the referee was probably standing behind the play and saw that. But yeah, that was pretty. I didn't see it from the first angle, but from that second angle, that was obvious. He's tugging on his jersey there. All right, 1st and 10 for Alabama inside the 40 on the Tennessee 38. Still no score. Tennessee missed a field goal earlier. Other than that, no offense in this game. Handoff on 1st and 10. Makes a man miss. Dragged down after a gain of 3, though. 2nd and about 7 now coming up for Alabama. Pass interference is the biggest MVP of the game. Yeah, so far that's all that's been keeping these drives alive for either team. What happened to the Tennessee fan you had an argument with in Carolina? Well, first of all, I didn't have an argument with him. Second of all, I have no idea what happened to him. I don't know who he is. So I don't know. I'm assuming he went on about his day, but I don't know. I can't say for sure. Only Kirby could go down 28-0 against an awful Bama team. Mildew on the ground that time picks up the first down on 2nd and 6. 1st and 10, Bama. This is their best drive of the game. Mildew decided to keep that one. Had some room, picked up the first down. Almost in the red zone. They're on the 26 of Tennessee. Alabama with 8 first downs. Tennessee only 2. Not a good sign for the Tards early in this one. You should have kicked that guy's butt. For what? For what? Did Arizona score? So it's 14-7 now. Colorado up over Arizona. Bama called a timeout here on 1st and 10. Not sure why. Not sure why. Guess the under was a good pick for Bama versus Tennessee. Yeah. A lot of people were on the under. For talking trash to Uncle Lou. No. Illinois back to throw on 1st and 10. Quarterback running for his life. He's going to pick up the first down. Needed 10, gained 11. First down, Illinois. They're up 6-0 over Michigan. Who would win, the Bama fan who thought you was filming him or that Voltard? You know, I don't know. The Bama guy was pretty quiet, and sometimes it's the quiet ones you have to worry about. But the Tennessee guy, I think, was a little bit bigger than the Bama guy, but I honestly don't know. All right, 1st and 10 for Alabama. They're on the Tennessee 26. No score, 13:30 to go until halftime. Mildew throws out in the flat, complete. Turns it upfield, makes a man miss. Inside the 10, out of bounds around the 5-yard line. It's going to be 1st and goal, Gumps. First and goal on the 5. 3 wide for Bama. Mildew in a shotgun. Snap. Back to throw. Mildew into the end zone. Caught. Ryan Williams. Touchdown, Bammer. Touchdown, Bammer. Touchdown, Bammer. You think we can get a throwback of you trash talking that Tennessee radio show? What do you mean? You want me to call them again? I can't call them anymore because they stopped putting me on the air. That's why I stopped calling in. Because they stopped putting me on the air. They would just leave me on hold for the whole show. They wouldn't put me on anymore. It's over, Tennessee fans. I don't know. I've been watching football a long time. A 7-0 lead. Not necessarily mean it's over. Now, it's definitely not going good for Tennessee. That's for sure. But let's remember, Tennessee's had 2 successful drives down the field. One ended in a fumble. The other ended in a missed field goal. So it's not like Tennessee hadn't had their chances. So we'll see what happens here. But I obviously hope this holds up, at least for the first half. Because the only bet I made on this game was Bama -2 in the first half. Lou, are you still watching? Leave me alone, man. Leave me alone, man. Rudy's in the red zone. They're on the 12, 1st and 10. Ryder Leonard keeps inside the 5. Touchdown, Notre Dame. They're going to take their first lead of the day. Georgia Tech got out to a 7-0 lead. Notre Dame has now scored 2 straight touchdowns. It's going to be 14-0. Rudy up over the Nerds. Under 2 minutes to go until halftime. How many pass touchdowns does Notre Dame have? What, for the year? I don't have any idea. Probably not very many. Talking balls or babies soft? Yeah, the soft and balls. The people over on the soft and balls channels are like fucking cotton balls. I believe we the best team in the country. Who's we? I don't know which team you're talking about. I need a Milrow running touchdown. Yeah, me too. I think I have that on my prize picks for today. Don't I? What did I have? Here we go. Milrow with a rushing touchdown. Carson Beck more than 224 yards passing. Shador Sanders more than 249 yards passing. That was my prize picks. I need Notre Dame to get at least a field goal before halftime. Cover that first half spread. Did I bet? I think, you know what? I think I bet the Notre Dame game too. Let me see what I have for the Notre Dame game. I have Notre Dame -7 first half. So right now it's a push, and they're not likely to score. So that's going to be a tie. I won't win. I won't lose. I've got Notre Dame -13.5 for the entire game. Alabama -2 first half. And Illinois +5.5 for the entire game. How you doing?
What's going on here?
It's just nothing. A bunch of it too. I like the Illinois helmets. I mean, yeah, they're weird looking, but I like the I like how they made them look like the old school leather helmets. I don't think they look bad. Nico equals Joe 2.0. Yeah, I mean, there's been 2 touchdowns that Tennessee just left off the board because Nico overthrew wide open wide receivers. Happened twice. Do you get paid if it's a tie? No, a push, you don't lose, you don't win. You just get your money back. So if you bet $50 at -7 and the team wins by 7, you just get your $50 back. You don't win anything, you don't lose anything. Tennessee's going to run this out of the end zone. Across the 10, hit at the 15, dropped around the 17 or 18 yard line, so probably should have let that go. It would have been 1st and 10 on the 25. Instead, they're going to be backed up on their own 17 or 18 yard line. You think Navy should make the college football playoff? If they go 13-0, yeah. Three running backs in the game for Tennessee. They're going to hand it off to Dylan Sampson. Nowhere to go. Hit a wall right at the line of scrimmage. No gain. 2nd and 10 coming up for the Tards. Just hide that. Okay. What happened to that juggernaut Tennessee offense? Yeah, boy. Turns out you can't play Chattanooga every week. Yeah, turns out you can't play Chattanooga every week. Yeah, I think they're roughing the passer. I think they're going to get, they got Bama for roughing the passer, I think. That's going to be an extra 15 yards on top of that pass and catch there. I'll be here all night ready to collect my money from you. From me? We have a bet on something? FSU fans are getting everything they deserve. Yeah, they are. Facts. 100%. Space Mountain says Bama's so undisciplined. Yeah, if you remember the last time this game was played in Knoxville 2 years ago, Bama had 17 penalties called against them. If Georgia beats Texas today, how would the SEC championship race look? It's way too early to try to start figuring all that out because you're going to have 4 or 5 teams with 1 loss. That happens. The winner of this game will have one loss. LSU has one. No, LSU's got no losses. Texas A&M, no losses. Texas would have one. Georgia would have one. The winner of this game would have one. It's way too early to start trying to figure that out. Nico hurt. Uh-oh. Did he knock himself out? Or is it a back injury? His head hit the ground, but his back kind of bends weird too. What do y'all think he is that? What do y'all think it is that's hurt? His head? Probably. It didn't look like his back was really twisted up or anything. X-Wing's a BAMA fan, and he says, no, we need Nico in the game. Yeah, I can't tell if he's down because of his head or his back. And then they went to commercial, so we don't even know what the trainers are looking at or anything. Lower back, ribs, head. His head bounced like a basketball. Oblique. So y'all think he's pretty much injured from head to toe. Okay. We got head, oblique, leg, back, stomach, face, feelings. What about his feelings?
So who would go in if he is hurt?
His feelings have to be hurt.
Who's the secondary? Or who's the second?
Do they have a tent for feelings?
Probably.
Notre Dame still up 14-7. 20 seconds to go, though. And Georgia Tech is in field goal range. They're inside the 20 with 21 seconds to go. Now, they've got no timeout, so they're going to have to throw the ball. They've got time to maybe try a couple of throws into the end zone before they kick the field goal. It's 2nd and 10. They can't run the ball, though, because they don't have any timeouts left. Backup quarterback, remember, too, for Georgia Tech, because Haynes King is out. Shotgun and 3 wide for the Nerds. Back to throw. Going deep into the end zone. Almost intercepted. Terrible throw. Lucky the Notre Dame man dropped that. 3rd and 10 coming up for the Nerds. Illinois has scored the game's first touchdown after kicking 2 field goals earlier. Illinois now up 13-0 over Michigan. I want to see Michigan and Florida State play for really no reason other than, but like the same reason you like to go to the circus is the same reason I would like to watch Michigan and Florida State play. Austin, thank you for the super chat, buddy. Just saw Josh Heupel in the Burger King drive-thru. Looked like Shoney's big boy. Backup quarterback in for Tennessee. Going deep. Intercepted. By the head coach. This might be the first time a head coach has ever intercepted a pass. Boy, Tennessee's down super bad. What quarterback was that?
Something more.
What quarterback is that? Moore? Seems like less. You see how I did? Seems like less? Because his name is Moore? Yeah. Seemed like less.
Yeah, Moore. Something more. They said his first name. I just heard it.
So Moore's pass was intercepted by Moore.
Yes, that's correct.
Tennessee's pass from Moore was intercepted by Bama head coach Malachi Moore. Both Illinois and Indiana are good at football. This has been a fun season so far, yeah. Don't forget Army and Navy. Army's good, Navy's good, Illinois is good, Indiana's good, Miami's good. A lot of throwback shit going on. You know who's not good? Tennessee. Oh boy, I can't wait to go back and read all the comments from Tennessee fans after they beat Chattanooga 70-something to -2. Oh man, that was great.
You need to take that guy's wrench away. He's timing people out for no reason.
Y'all hold on a second. There's a moderator with his feeling hurt. And he's hiding everybody. Hold on, wait a minute. I think they're going to get Bama with a delay of game there. You're going to do it again? Uh-oh, mildew. That's got to be a intentional grounding, doesn't it? Yeah, sorry about that. One of the moderators got his feelings hurt. One of the moderators got his feelings hurt and went in and started timing everybody out. So if you're one of the people that got timed out, I'm sorry. It wasn't me or anybody else in here that matters. It was one of the moderators. I guess must be a Tennessee fan. And he's got his feelings hurt, so he just went in and started timing everybody out because he has a pussy where his dick used to be. And his mother didn't give him enough hugs when he was a child. So, if he timed you out, all I can do is apologize. I can't undo it. There's no option on YouTube to undo a timeout. So, if he puts you in timeout, I apologize, but there's nothing I can do about it. Yeah, I see you, Austin. All right, Husky Heisman, you'll be next. We'll get rid of you too. My email's in the description of the video. Big play by Tennessee. Tennessee just won't give up.
I know.
Tennessee just won't give up. You just hid somebody's comment. Don't do that again. You hid Austin's comment. Austin Rogers says, "Test, can you see this?" And then it says, "This comment was hidden by Husky Heisman Max." Don't hide anybody. Uh-oh, interception. Wow.
Tennessee down bad.
Tennessee's the new Oklahoma and Auburn. Quarterback throws an interception, put a different quarterback in, he throws an interception. Florida State, put another quarterback in, he throws an interception. Every quarterback Tennessee has don't do nothing but throw interceptions. Hey Lou, saw FSU fans crying on Twitter and YouTube about the snub again. What? Still? Don't they have enough to cry about this season? What are they crying about last season for? That don't make no sense. Tennessee is done for, says Ronaldo. William Nick says Nico's back in. Yeah, I know, and he just threw an interception. Last time Tennessee had the ball to back up threw an interception. Every quarterback they put in throws an interception. Lou, do you feel good about UGA tonight? Well, I picked them to win, so I feel good enough to pick them to win. Nico is so damn bad. Good, he is bad. I don't know. Tennessee fans are going to have a hard time coming to that realization because they spent the last 2 years trying to convince the rest of us that Nico was going to be the best quarterback the college football world had ever seen. Can you imagine? $8 million, and this is what they're getting for Nico. And they love to remind everybody that Nico's a freshman, which is kind of true. This is his second year in college. This is his second year in college. Why is Colorado kind of good? I don't know if they're kind of good, but they're better than I thought they would be. I don't know how good they are, but they're better than I thought they would be. Nico is the next Garen Dudu. Oh no, they're not going to want to hear that. Bama got to capitalize on somebody's turnovers. Yeah, if I was a Bama fan, what would be making me nervous right now is that Tennessee is doing everything imaginable wrong, and you're only up 7. Now that's better than being down 7, but sometimes you watch a game like this and a team is just terrible. In this case, Tennessee. But then you look at the scoreboard and you're like, oh, it's just a 1-score game still. And then you're basically one play away from being tied. Sent me an email. Georgia versus Texas, January 1st, 2024. All right, I got you. Does it have your Cash App name on here? Email me your Cash App name's not in that screenshot, so just email me your Cash App name so I make sure I send it to the right person. OSU lost 1 game, now we're going 100-0. Hypo, the best thing to happen to UT, he can't go out there and make throws. Pastor Dave, we don't want you as a Bama fan. Dang, Bama fans fighting amongst themselves now.
Man,
That's terrible.
What is it?
That's terrible.
Yeah.
Nico was the 14th best SEC QB before this game. Nico's not any good. I mean, I don't know how much more of this season we need to watch to come to that conclusion. He hasn't played a single good game against a Power 4 opponent, not one. Lou, are you a Yankees fan? No, I don't like baseball. Tennessee's defense is stout. Yeah, Tennessee's got a good defense. That's the only thing keeping them in the game right now. 3rd and 2 for Alabama. Shotgun, empty backfield after the motion. Snap, Mildew, scrambling, running for his life. All the way back to his goal line. Throws, incomplete. 4th and 2. Gump's going to have to punt it away. 3 and out for Alabama. This game is hard to watch. No, this is just a New York. This isn't a Yankees hat. This is just a New York hat. Lou, you at least root for the Braves? No, I don't care anything about baseball. I don't have a favorite baseball team or watch baseball or none of that. I gamble on baseball sometimes, but I don't have a favorite baseball team or care anything at all about baseball outside of gambling on it sometimes. Is this a Dodgers hat? No, this is just a New York hat. This is just a New York hat. Alabama gets the punt away. Tennessee's turned the ball over 3 times, and Alabama has 0 points off of those turnovers. Postseason head coach ranking, I want to see how it compares to your preseason thoughts. No, this is a New York hat. No, this is just a New York hat. Where's my purse? In the bedroom. Or in the closet in the bedroom. Lou, did you ever go to a Thrashers game in Atlanta? One. I was on a work trip, and we were staying at the Omni, and they gave us free tickets to the Thrashers game. Dude's literally wearing... No, this is just a New York hat. This isn't a Yankees hat. This is just a New York hat.
Did you eat all the oysters?
Yeah. Wow. They're gone. I tore that shit up. Those oysters didn't stand a chance. Those oysters did not stand a chance.
Anything?
Huh?
Do you need anything? Okay.
Yeah, Colby sent me oysters, Slaw. You believe that? Lou, that's a Yankee logo? Where? Lou, my wife is making stuffed poblano peppers right now. I don't know if I've ever had a stuffed poblano pepper. I've had stuffed bell pepper. Uh-oh, Michigan has scored. Shit. Michigan's got more points than Tennessee. Illinois 13, Michigan 7. Illinois got the ball. About to be back in the red zone again, too. They're up near the 25 now. It's going to be third down, though, for Illinois. Lou, I'm sorry I asked about the hat. Oh, I don't care. You can ask me about the hat. It's just a New York hat. Arch is only playing if Quinn gets hurt. Yeah, Quinn Ewers is the starting quarterback for Texas, right? Not Arch. I think Arch Manning's good, but I don't know. Maybe they put him in a red zone or something type of situation, but Arch Manning's the starting quarterback. Do you have a LA hat? Yeah, I have an LA hat. Is that a penalty on Bama? 5 minutes to go in the second quarter. This game's dragging on, too. These other two games that started at 3:30 are both about to go to halftime. This one's still got 5 minutes left. Field goal attempt for Illinois. This will be the last play of the first half. And it's no good. So your halftime score, Illinois 13, Michigan 7.
Michigan's losing again?
Why don't you wear a Georgia hat? I wore a Georgia hat the other day. A black one. Another Nico interception incoming? Let's find out. 1st and 10. 5 minutes to go. They're going to keep it on the ground. Dylan Sampson. Gain of about 4. 2nd and 6 coming up now for Tennessee. .440 to go now. On the ground again. Nowhere to go. Dylan Sampson hitting the hole and dropped for a loss of a couple of yards. 3rd and long coming up now for Tennessee. Milroe looked zonked out of his mind. Nico back to throw. Batted down at the line of scrimmage. Incomplete. 4th and 7. Tennessee will have to attempt a field goal. We need a 30 for 30 on how Nico fleeced the Voltards for $8 million. Yeah, boy, that's got to be an interesting story there, doesn't it? All right. Here comes the field goal attempt. 50-yarder. He missed it again. He missed it again.
Tennessee fans got the same reaction as you. Arms on top of the head, hands on top of the head.
It turns out Tennessee can't do anything right.
There's another one. Oh, poor Voltards.
Boy, the Tards are they're down. The Tards are going to jump out of a window.
Yeah. Check on a Voltard fan if y'all know one.
Colorado turned the ball over. What's the score on that one? Is it still 14-7? Let's look. 21-7. Colorado is up. Alabama tight end out here hurdling people. Gain of about 8. Just under 4 minutes to go now. a handoff on 2nd and 1, picks up the first down. Needed 1, gained 2. I gotta pee and get a refill. You want to deal with this for a while?
Sure.
Now let me catch y'all trolling the lady. I gotta go get a refill and pee. Don't let me catch y'all with the trolling. Doesn't it say? Oh, it says right on the screen. This is a no trolling zone.
That's right. Droovy, thank you in advance.
Droovy, thank you in advance. This is a no trolling zone. Now I'll be right back.
No trolling zone. Good morning. Sorry. The dog is going nuts. Sure, Austin, I will read the super chat you sent. Let's see. Nova! Hush. Sorry, my son's girlfriend is over right now. They've got a homecoming dance tonight, so I'm doing her hair, so that's why the dog's barking. So let's see. All right. Austin Rogers. People don't realize how much time and effort this takes, Lou, to build this community. If you're mad, soft, then just leave. Don't do this shit to others. Yes, facts. Yes, facts. Facts. William Nix with the super chat. Thank you. Hypel's gone by Halloween 2025. He's terrible. Wow. That's like next year. Is that what you're thinking? Charkzilla. This is the most frustrating game I've watched since Arkansas versus Oklahoma State. Number 1 fan of the U. Thank you for the super chat. Poverfying T. I don't even know how. Poor Tennessee, man. Yeah, okay. Stevie J. As a Tennessee fan, I think I'm going to switch to Vanderbilt. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, switch to Vandy, big dang. You're welcome, Austin. No, so far no one's mistreating you, but give it some time. Give it some time. No. It's going good, Uncle Badass, thank you. Oh, so Nova is the dog's actual name. Burgle is just the nickname that Lou came up with. Where he came up with it, I have no idea, but that's what he calls her. Yes, Burgle. Yes, it's not Burgle. It's Nova. Her real name is Nova. I don't eat oysters, Rod, especially raw oysters. No, I don't like snot, so I don't eat raw oysters. For dinner, we are actually having Tommy fries for dinner. Nicholas Dubendorf. Oh, I like that. Miss Wu, can you say Ohio State sucks, please? This one's for Oregon. Do they suck? I don't know. I haven't really been paying attention. I've been doing a lot today, so. It's not Burgle, Nate, and don't you dare say it again. It's Nova. Nova is her actual name, so. Burgle Nova is a nice name. Texas is going down, Charles B. I don't know. We'll see. I hope for Jody's sake they do, because $2,000 is a lot of money. Green Street Ute says Nova is her dead name. It's Burgle now. No. Martin Rosario, thanks for the super chat. He says, I can't wait for Miami to run a train straight Diddy Baby oil style on the Null Man next week. Go Canes. Her name is Burgle Nova. Burgle for short. Yeah, no. I mean, I do catch myself sometimes calling her Burgle, but then I get mad at myself for calling her that. But again, where he came up with Burgle, I have no idea. These things just pop into his head. So. Komen says, who did the better con? Nico with the Baltards for 8 million or Uncle Lou to get PA to live with him? It didn't take much persuading, okay? Okay. That's a good question, Karen. Yes, I think she's gotten so used to the name Burgle now that I think she does actually, respond to both, so. You're British, what are Tommy Fries? You've never heard him talk about Tommy Fries? Well, there is a restaurant here called T-Bones, and it's basically just potato wedges, 3 different types of cheeses, and ranch and bacon bits, so. Your dog responds to dumbass. Is Carolina Jackpot in the chat? I was watching his stream. Not bacon. I'm sorry, bacon. Like bacon, like actual real bacon. Sorry. Sorry. I was watching. That's right. Friction came. I think came. Was it last summer? She came into town, and I took her to T-Bones. Yep, and I think, was that your first time ever trying Tommy Fries too, Friction? Anyway, back to Carolina Jackpot. I was watching him earlier before Lou went live, and I was doing some work and listened to him, and he has a dog, and it looks like a pug. So I tried to ask him in the oh, that's right. Oh, damn. Sorry, Jackpot. That's right. He did get timed out. Oh, damn. But his dog looked like a pug, and our dog is part pug, like half Chihuahua, half pug. So he went to go take a 5-minute mental health break. Robert. Part burr, part goal. You guys are sick. What color are Lou's eyes, lady? You think I don't know the answer to that question? They're brown. We all know what that means too, right? He's full of shit.
You're fired. Oh, hold on, I forgot something.
Oh, no, they're not money colored, Kieran. They've got the dollar signs in them, though. You know. Hey, Harry, what's up? I mean, I can't say I can't say that. I'm pleading the fifth on that, committed.
All right, I took the hat off so y'all would stop trolling me. I can't wait for Miami to run a train straight Diddy baby oil style on the Knoll Man next week. Go Canes. Yeah, that game is going to be a massacre. That game is going to be a massacre. I don't know what the line will be, but it's got to be in the 20s, I would think, at least. No, the internet's still out here. They're saying sometime in November. No, this is not a Deion Sanders hat. This is just a Colorado hat. It's not a Rockies hat. No. Lou, you definitely outkicked your coverage on that one. Miss Lou is way too cool. I agree with you there. I can't even argue with you there. You're 100% right.
Aww.
No, this is not a Colorado Rockies hat. The Avalanche? No, I don't even watch hockey. I hate hockey so much I don't even gamble on it. No, it's not a Broncos hat. It's just a Colorado hat. 4th and 1. Bama's going to go for it, or are they? Probably not. Yep, they are going to go for it. And they got it. Mildew picked it up. First down, Gumpers. No, it's not a Colorado State hat. It's just a Colorado hat. No, it's not a Denver hat. CO, Colorado. That's it. Just Colorado. No, it's not a Rockies hat. Nope, not a Nuggets hat. It's just a Colorado hat. It's not a Bo Nix hat. No. Still 7-0 Bama. Boy, this is a dried up game here. Tennessee's got a player down. Let's hope he's okay. You should let Aunt Lou talk more often. She comes on during every stream several times, usually. She's got to take her kids to a dance here in a little bit, so I don't know if she'll be back on this stream or not, but she'll be on the Patreon stream tonight for sure. I am streaming the primetime games, but that's on Patreon, so if y'all want to hang out and troll me during the primetime streams, you'll have to join the Patreon page. Arkansas versus Oklahoma State 2.0. Well, kinda, in that it's a frustrating game to watch, Sharkzilla, but like this is the exact opposite in terms of how the teams are playing. Like there was no defense at all in that Oklahoma State Arkansas. Hell, Arkansas had 650 yards offense in that game. These two teams combined ain't gonna get nowhere near that if they keep this up. Carbon monoxide hat. Yeah. All right, 4th and 1 again for Alabama. I don't think they got it. It's going to be close. It's going to be close. I don't think he got it. They gave him the first down, but I don't know. That seems generous. That seems generous. Josh Heupel's going to eat his feelings at halftime. Josh Heupel might gain 100 pounds at halftime. Mildew throws incomplete over the head of, you guessed it, Ryan Williams. Second and 10 coming up. 50 seconds to go until halftime. Hit from behind. Falls incomplete. He got lucky there. He got extremely lucky there. That could have been a fumble. Could have been an interception. He got blindsided. Yeah, they got lucky. That didn't end up being a fumble or an interception or something. No way they got that right. You talking about that 4th down play? He looked short to me. I mean, I don't know. He looked short to me. 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Mildew in the pocket. Throws incomplete. He was about to get eaten alive. Now Mildew a little slow to get up. How come every time they show a shot of the stands in Tennessee, somebody's got a mullet? You notice that? I can't be the only one. And every single time they show any shot of the crowd at Tennessee, there's always at least one mullet. What is Ryan Williams' age? I forgot. I think it's 17. Yeah, 17. Y'all think Bama's going to go for it or kick the field goal, or what do y'all think they're going to do? Is it just me, or do all the Voltars look pretty much the same? Well, reminder that I'm going to take like a 5-minute break at halftime too, because I always record a video at halftime. So at halftime, I will put this picture up on the screen to record a halftime reaction video to the 3:30 games. And then I'll be back on before the start of the third quarter of the Alabama-Tennessee game. So just for those of you that might be new to these streams. 4th and 10. Bama's going to attempt a field goal here. 40 seconds to go. Bama's up 7-0. Snap, hold, kick, no good. Never had a chance. Wide right and short. Boy, these are two bad teams here, it looks like, don't it? Can't kick field goal. Tennessee's 0 for 2 on field goals. Bama's 0 for 1. 7-0. 34 seconds to go. If y'all want to make some money on the primetime games tonight, make sure you check out prizepicks.com. They've been kind enough to sponsor the channel this season. If you head over to prizepicks.com and create an account, all you need is your email address. It's going to ask you for a promo code. Make sure you use promo code Uncle Lou. One word, uppercase letters, no spaces, Uncle Lou. Make any $5 play, and whether you win or lose that first $5 play, they're going to give you $50 for free. So make sure you check it out. Prize Picks is easy to use. You just pick more or less on player stats. It's that easy. You pick between 2 and 5 players. The more players you pick, the more money you can make. You can make up to 100 times your money. PrizePicks.com, promo code Uncle Lou. Get yourself $50 free. There you go. Don't say I never helped you out. Tennessee's just going to go to the half. They're not even going to run a play here. All right, your halftime score. Bama 7, Tennessee 0. Not a very exciting first half outside of a few turnovers and missed field goals. I'm going to take about a 5 or a 10-minute break. I'm going to get a halftime video uploaded to the channel, my reaction to the first half of the 3:30 games, and then I'll be back on. I'm not going to end the stream, but I'm just going to put this picture up. I'll be back on before the start of the third quarter of the Tennessee-Bama game. All right, y'all, I got the video recorded. It's uploading now. So just give me a few minutes and I'll be back. Y'all behaving in there? Y'all better not be misbehaving in the comments section. I don't want to hear nothing about no misbehaving in the comments section. Next Saturday, Miami performs the last rites for Florida State. Yeah, that's going to be a massacre. That's going to be a massacre. Thank you, Sub-Zero. Number one fan of the U says, when Louisville tied it up in the third quarter, the spread dropped to -2.5. I dumped 125 on that easy money. Yeah, I hit on Miami too. I forget which bet I made. It might have been a first half bet or a point score. I don't remember the bet I made, but I hit a bet on the Miami game too. All right, I'll be right back. Texas is going to dog walk Georgia tonight by 3 or 4 touchdowns. I'll take that bet. I'll take Georgia plus 21. How much you want to put on it? One of the moderators in here who was a Tennessee fan got mad in the first quarter and started timing everybody out. And he timed a lot of people out before I could remove him as a moderator. And there's nothing I can do. Once someone is timed out, there's no way for me to undo that. Let's wait and see if Tennessee wins the game before we start talking about turning helmets over. Anybody can win this game still. Anybody could win this game. Yeah, that mod's been a problem for a while. If this were baseball, Bama would have 12 hits and only 1 run. The fact that Tennessee had 3 turnovers and Bama didn't score on any of them, that's bad for Bama because you're 1 play away here from being tied now, you know? I don't have a bet on the second half. My only bet on the Tennessee-Bama game was Bama -2 in the first half. So I hit that bet, so I'm not going to risk it by betting something on the second half because I honestly have no idea. Uh-oh, going deep. Has a man. Dropped. Put it on the money that time, and he didn't catch it. Nico overthrew the first two that would have been touchdowns. That one he put on the money, and, I mean, it wasn't the easiest catch in the world, but it's one he should have caught, and he dropped it. Yeah, so I'm not going to push my luck by betting the second half of this game. I already want to bet on this game. I'm not going to bet the second half because I honestly don't have any idea. What do y'all think is going to happen in the second half? Here, let me just put a poll up. I honestly have no idea what's going to happen here in the second half of this game. Let me see. Who wins? I'm only going to leave this up for a couple of minutes before somebody scores and then the answer becomes obvious. So get your votes in here on that poll. What do y'all think is going to happen here? I just put a poll up. Looks like Tennessee's going to give it away. Turn the Auburn helmet over for the next 10 years just because. Are you watching the LSU game tonight? Yeah, the primetime games are going to be on Patreon, though. So we'll stream till the end of this Bama game or 7:30, whichever comes first. The Georgia-Texas game comes on at 7:30, so I'll have to start the Patreon stream by 7:30. And this game started a few minutes late because the other game ran over. Here, I'll post the link to the Patreon for those of you that might want to come watch the primetime games. There you go. I posted the link to the Patreon in the chat. 3rd and a mile. Tennessee picks up some yards, not nearly enough. It's going to be 4th down. The Tards will have to punt it away here. Tards will have to punt it away here. All right, I'm going to end the poll here in a minute. Oh, we'll just end it now. Let's see. 71% think Bama's going to hang on and win. We'll see. It's trending that way. Bama with a punt return, but nowhere to go. Tackled right away. Good punt coverage by Tennessee that time. Uncle Lou, thank God you're back. Whatever happened to all that wrapping paper you bought at Walmart about a decade ago? I had it for some of it for a long time. It's been given away over the years, and then a lot of it ended up getting put in a storage shed. We were storing it at this person's house. They happened to be in the military, and they had this big storage thing in their backyard, and we were storing it back there. And then they moved and rented their house out, but the wrapping paper stayed there for a while, and we would just go get it at Christmas time. And eventually, honestly, I don't even really know what ended up happening to it eventually. All right, let's check some of these other scores here. See what I missed in the last few minutes. Notre Dame still up 21-7. That's good for me. What do I have? I've got Notre Dame minus 13.5. I would feel a lot better if Notre Dame could score again. They're up by 14. I've got them at 13.5. Illinois, and I owe this one to y'all. I wasn't going to bet the Michigan-Illinois game. Y'all talked me into betting Illinois. I got Illinois at plus 5.5, and they're actually winning by 14. So I feel pretty comfortable with that one. 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. NC State's losing to Cal. Where's the Mississippi State-Texas A&M game? Colorado's still up 28-7 halftime there. They're up on Arizona. Baylor still up over Texas Tech. Texas A&M 21, Mississippi State 17. So that one's a lot closer than people thought it would be. Home game for Mississippi State. It's halftime. 21-17, Texas A&M up over Mississippi State. Justin Kirsch, thank you for the super chat, buddy. Good to see you in here. Thank you for helping to support the show. Secure Media says, I work at a strip club, so I'll be seeing pretty girls instead of the game. Unfortunately, genuinely upset about that. Well, I guess there's worse places to work. Secure Metal. Now, how long you been dancing? Are you putting yourself through school, or what are you doing? Seems like Texas A&M over Missouri had more to do with Missouri being bad. I'm just messing with you. He says he works security. Working security at a strip club sounds like a busy job. Like, it seems like there's not a lot of downtime for a security guard at a strip club. You probably stay pretty busy. Notre Dame punting it away on 4th and 8, still up 21-7. Michigan now in the red zone, on the ground. 2nd and goal from the 8. They're going to get down to about the 6. 3rd and goal coming up for Michigan. Milroe going to keep, has some room, picks up the first down. 1st and 10, gains 10 before shoved out of bounds. So a first down for Alabama there. I work night security on the weekends. It's quiet though. Oh, really? At a strip club like the other guy? I would think working security at a strip club, particularly on the weekends, would be busy all the time. Depends on the class of the club. Yeah, I guess so. I like the Illinois helmets too, Harry. Some people were hating on them earlier. I don't mind them. I kind of like them. It's very busy tonight. We had a bunch of LSU fans piled up in our club last night before the game tonight. Oh, okay. Are you in Baton Rouge or no, wait a minute. Isn't that game at Arkansas? There's strip clubs in Arkansas? That surprises me, to be honest with you. You're in Fayetteville? I'm surprised they have strip clubs in Arkansas. People just like to hate on shit for no reason. Yeah, they've been hating on my hat for the whole stream. No, I'm not even talking about the women in Arkansas. I mean, I'm surprised it's legal in Arkansas. We're down so bad this year that I can't even fully enjoy them third world beatniks from Norman getting the shit beat out of them today. It's a sad day, Lou, says Cowpoke Ranch. I thought Oklahoma State played their best game of the year last night. I know it doesn't make you feel any better because they ended up losing, but like, that was the Ollie Gordon I thought we were going to see all year. I mean, he was hurdling people. He played good. But BYU went right down the field there at the end of the game and scored that touchdown. This isn't a Dodgers hat, but it's just an LA hat. What happened to your Colorado hat? It's in there with the rest of the hats. If Bama scores here, it's over, says Jackson. Yeah, it looks like Tennessee's having a hard time. You don't want to go down 2 scores. No, I've never been to L.A., no. I don't think I would ever... If I was going to go to California, I'd probably go to, like, San Diego. Would probably be where I would want to visit. If I went to California a second time, maybe I would go to L.A., but I think if I went to California, the first place I would want to visit would be San Diego. No, I already answered that question, Dripped Up Vol. I'm not going to turn the Tennessee helmet over until we know if they win or lose the game. Flip the Tennessee helmet over until we score in the first half. Yeah, I'm not going to flip the. I'm not going to be flipping any helmets over in the middle of the game. Let's see if they can come back and win first. No, I don't have a Louisiana hat. I need to get one. This is just an LA hat. Notre Dame with the ball on 2nd and 16. Pass falls incomplete. It's going to be 3rd and 16. They're still up 21-7 though, which is 14 points, and 14 is more than 13 and a half. Did Illinois just have a goal line stand? Illinois just had a goal line stand against Michigan, kept Michigan out of the end zone, so it's still 21-7. And Illinois now has the ball. Do you have any Detroit hats? Would you believe me if I told you I did? What do y'all think? Do I have a Detroit hat? Yes or no? Who needs a Miami hat? Biggest closet fan of the U. No. Vic says yes. What is a Guardians hat? I don't even know what a Guardians hat is. Oh, hold on. The lady's calling me. Hold on. Lou, I'm so embarrassed to be an OU fan. After today, Brent Venables is just another Will Muschamp. I want him out. Damn. Well, Brent Venables ain't getting fired this year, I don't think. I think you're stuck with Brent Venables for a while. 1st and 10 for Tennessee. They're on their own 22. They're still down 7-0. Nico in the pocket all kinds of time. Scrambles out to his left now. Gonna take off running. Scoots out of bounds after a gain of 3, maybe 4 yards. Sooner man stuck with burnt vegetables. Yeah, I don't think they're getting rid of Brent Venables anytime soon, to be honest with you. Uh-oh. There goes Dylan Sampson across midfield, pushed out of bounds at the 40. Huge play by Tennessee. That's got to be their biggest play of the day there. Tennessee trying to get something going here. 7:39 to go in the 3rd. They're still down 7. But they got about a 40-yard gain here by Dylan Sampson. He got around the right edge, and he was gone up the sideline. Pushed out of bounds around the Alabama 40. 1st and 10 Tards on the Bama 38. Another handoff. Sampson to the left this time. Tripped up after a gain of 2 or 3. Feels like this game has been on for about a week. Yeah, plus it started late, which means it's probably going to end late, but I hope the game ends by 7:30, but I got to shut this stream down by 7:30. Uh-oh, there goes Nico. Inside the 15, all the way down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. First and goal, Tards. They're in business now. They're in business now. They better score because they can't make a damn field goal. Yeah, Illinois looking good. Up 21-7, just had a good goal line stand. Oh, should have been a touchdown off the hands of, who is that, Brew McCoy? Had him in the end zone, hit him on the hands. Probably should have caught that. Probably should have caught that. Yeah. I mean, you got to make those catches in big games. Second and goal now from the 9. 4 wide for the Tards. Nico in a shotgun. I think that's Dylan Sampson back there next to him. Snap. Play action. Throws. Incomplete. They're going to get BAMA for pass interference, it looks like. That number 11 was burnt bad, and he probably reached back and grabbed that tight end. Yeah, that's what it is. So it'll be another first and goal. The Tards just won't give up, will they? The Tards just won't give up. All the Tennessee fans are going to show back up now. That's Bama's 12th penalty. Touchdown, Tards. We're going to have a tie game pending the extra point here. Bama's got 12 penalties already. If you remember last time they played at Neyland, they had 17 penalties. Tennessee's playing better than Bama except for drops and interceptions. Well, yeah, and the 3 turnovers they had in the first half. I was in Detroit back in August, went to the academy to grab some golf balls, and there was an entire rack of Alabama crap there. I couldn't believe it. It says Ghetto Streamlabs. Here comes the extra point. Snap, hold, kick. It's good. All tied up at 7. Does OU have a winnable games left? No guaranteed wins. I don't think they're going to go winless the rest of the year. They might. But I don't think any of their wins at this... They're so bad, I don't think there's any such thing as a guaranteed win for Oklahoma at this point. Dublin hat? No. This is just a Detroit hat. No, I don't have a Dublin hat. Hey, what's up, James? Jordan Hall might play tonight. I hope he plays lights out. Has he ever played before? I mean, I hope I hope everybody's healthy and can play, but are we putting our hopes in somebody that's never played before? Travis Hunter out for the second half again? What happened this time? They're going to get him killed playing him 130 snaps a game. No, this is just a Detroit hat. We can all say what we want about Tennessee offense, but their defense is elite. Good luck tonight, Woo. Yeah, Tennessee's got a great defense, but their offense has disappeared ever since they quit playing elementary group of 5 and FCS schools. What prize picks do I have today? I had Jalen Milroe over. Well, I had Jalen Milroe to get a rushing touchdown, which so far he doesn't have. Who scored for Alabama? Ryan Williams, wasn't it? Anyway, and then I've got Carson Beck over 224 passing yards. Shador Sanders over 249 passing yards. He's at about 173 right now, I think. That's one play. Then I have Nico over 198 passing yards. He's got about 107. Along with Carson Beck over 224. And then I've got another one with Nico more than 199 passing yards. He's at 107. Jalen Milroe to have a rushing touchdown. Those are my 3 plays on Prize Picks for today. Do you change hats like your boxers? Front, back, inside, out, front, back, again? I don't know what the front, back, inside, out, front, back, again means, but I do have a lot of hats. I probably have more hats than I do shoes. And that's saying something. Could you see Bama taking 3 L's this season? Whoever loses this game is definitely taking 3 L's this season. For sure. Bama fan here. After the first half of the Georgia game, I think a spell has been put on our offense. Yeah, Alabama, I don't know what happened to them between the first half of the Georgia game and what we've seen the rest of the year, but it's been bad. Real bad. Hook'em horns woo. Texas 38, Georgia 17, and OU still sucks. I'm going to be pissed off if Georgia loses that bad. Can Lou get 500 thumbs up? Yeah, how many thumbs up do we have? I might just shut this stream down. There's 600 people watching and 394 likes. We ought to be able to get to 500. Let's see if we can get to 500 likes. Hell, this is a good game. Tied up, 6 minutes to go in the third quarter. Even if you hate me, can we get a thumbs up for a close game here? How about that? Lou, who do you have between LSU and Arkansas? LSU. I didn't bet that game. Oh yeah, I did actually. I wasn't going to bet it, but I think I did. Let me see. Yes, I've got LSU minus 2.5. I've got LSU minus 2.5. The only bet I have active right now, I have 2 bets active right now. Illinois plus 5.5, and that looks like a winner because they're up by 14. And Notre Dame minus 13.5. What's the score of this? Oh, that one. Is it still 21-7? 24-7. So I need Notre Dame to win by more than 13.5, and they're up by 17. So I'm looking good on the 2 bets that I have active right now. And in a few minutes, y'all can help me make some bets on the primetime games if you want. I think there's usually some games that start at 7, and then of course a bunch at 7:30, 8, 10. What's up, Pete? Yeah, I said at the beginning of the stream I wanted to bet on Colorado, but I didn't have the balls to do it, so I didn't bet that game, but I wish I would have. Mildew has to throw it away on 1st and 10. He was running for his life, nowhere to go. 2nd and 10 coming up for Bama. Enjoying the Saturday's PvPs. Go Cincy. Cheers, Lou. Cheers to you as well, sir. Do I have anything here? I have to cheer you with a bottle of water. Everybody, here you go. Cheers. It's almost time to start getting hopped up on coffee for this Georgia-Texas game so I can run around this room like a maniac for 3 hours and yell and scream at every little thing that goes wrong for Georgia. I'm trying to conserve some of my energy here. That's a false start on Bama. Yep, back them up. Bama's imploding again. Another penalty. That's their 13th penalty. Oh no, they got Tennessee for offsides. Wow, I didn't see the offsides. I don't know, but I definitely saw the right tackle move for Bama. Let's see. Well, he did flinch. I don't know. I never understand the rules on offsides. I guess if you flinch and the lineman reacts, then it's the defense's penalty. I don't really get it, but the defensive end for Tennessee did flinch. That would have been Alabama's 13th penalty. 2nd and 5 for the Gumps. Now they're on the Tennessee 43, all tied up at 7 here. 5.5 to go in the third quarter. Mildew throws, complete, hitch pass, has room, first down. Inside the 30, out of bounds at the 25 or 24 yard line. Big play by Bama there. They're in the red zone. They're in the red zone. Bet me $25. I got UGA beating Texas. You want me to bet against Georgia? No. What's wrong with you? I don't ever bet against Georgia. I don't always bet on Georgia, but I don't ever bet against them. Mildew with a quarterback keeper has blockers. Tennessee shut that shit down. Nowhere to go. Nowhere to go. 2nd and 10. He can move. He just can't clap or yell. Scotch and water? I don't drink scotch at all. My dad does. I don't like it. Turn Bama's helmet over and fill it full of Cheetos. If I fill it full of something, it's going to be Golden Flakes, not Cheetos. 2nd and 11 for the Gump. Mildew in a shotgun. All tied up at 7, coming up on 4 minutes to go. Empty backfield, back to throw. Throws, complete, first down. Inside the 15 to the 14 yard line. 1st and 10, Bama at the 14. Catch made by the tight end that time. Big, huge shock there. Catch made by somebody other than Ryan Williams. Lou, had Georgia and Alabama ever lost in the same week? Ever? I'm sure. I'm sure they have. I mean, they've been playing football for 100 years. Both of them. I'm sure they've both lost in the same week. There's probably no two teams anywhere in the country who have never lost on the same week. As long as we've been playing football. Tennessee getting in the playoffs, and I can't even read that. What's wrong with you? Tennessee get ring in playoff and Garogia moat. You must be a Tennessee fan, because that's some kind of hilljack English I ain't never seen before. Go back to the times when South Carolina or Florida had Spurrier. I bet it happened. I want another Notre Dame touchdown, says Mag 1631. As long as Notre Dame wins by more than 13.5, I'm fine. Yeah, shout out to Garogia. Shout out to Garogia. Jesus Christ.
Five-star dummy.
Is sports betting better than just going to the casino? Well, I mean, gambling is gambling, really, regardless of what you're gambling on. Garogia. Shout out to Garogia. Grant says I need a Milrow touchdown. Yeah, I've got Milrow rushing touchdown on 2 of my prize picks plays this week. Kyle Kyle says Florida State is just a whole team and an entire coaching staff away from being back. Yeah. Yeah, shout out to Garogia. They're going to beat the shit out of Texas tonight. I can't wait. Georgia's going to beat the soul out of Texas. I'm pretty excited about it. Garogia get ring in playoff woo. Yeah, Garogia grit ring. This Garogia at Taxis game going to be a great one. Yeah, I think so too. Garogia versus the Taxis tonight at 7:30. Pistol formation for Bama. 1st and 10 on the 14-yard line. Empty backfield now after the motion. Snap. Jet sweep goes absolutely nowhere. They lose 4 yards. That didn't fool anybody at all. Seems like they ran a play similar to that earlier in the first half, so Tennessee must have been ready for it this time. They ran something similar to this before, and it worked. Did not work this time. 2nd and long now for the Gump. Garogia sound like some kind of elven kingdom in the Game of Thrones. I'm the king of Garogia. Into the end zone, Ryan Williams, incomplete. Dang. 3rd and 13. Garogia versus the Taxis tonight at 7:30, yeah. Yeah, shit, I can't wait. It's going to be a good one. Nobody cares about your political beliefs. Third and 13. 4 wide. Snap. Mildew back to throw. Into the end zone. Same play. Same result. Incomplete to Ryan Williams. 4th and 13. Field goal time. Will Taxi score more than 30 tonight on Garogia? I think they will score more than 30. Yes. I think Texas will score more than 30 on Garogia tonight. Good thing Garogia is going to score 40. Here comes the field goal attempt from the Gump man. 3:16 to go in the 3rd. All tied up. Short field goal here. 35-yarder from the right hash. Snap, hold, kick. Good. Gump man retakes the lead. 10-7 over to Tard with 3:11 to go. With Mississippi State looking good, is Oklahoma State the worst team in the SEC at the moment? Well, Oklahoma State's not in the SEC, but Oklahoma might be the worst team in the SEC right now, yes. I know they beat Auburn, but right now, Oklahoma looks worse than Auburn right now. Speaking of Mississippi State, 24-17, Texas A&M up by 7 over Mississippi State. Don't look at the Michigan game, but they just completed a downfield pass, which is highly unusual for them. And it comes on a 4th and 18, and it keeps the drive alive. Michigan running out of time. Notre Dame up 24-7 still. 3:50 to go in the 4th quarter. So that game's looking real good for the Paylou. So is the Michigan Illinois game. I'm going to win both of these bets. I'm going to go 3-0 on the 3:30 game. So that's good. The Paylou movement did good for the 3:30 games. I hit my Alabama Tennessee first half bet. I'm going to hit the Notre Dame bet, and I'm going to hit the Illinois bet. Oh, Michigan just threw an interception. I just got done praising Michigan for completing a downfield pass, and on the very next play, they throw an interception down near the end zone. 7:58 to go in the game. Illinois is up 21-7. That was Michigan's chance to get back in the game there, and they blew it. They blew it. Lou loves FEMA. I've never had any dealings with FEMA or whatever. I didn't even call FEMA. I think they were giving out $750 or something if you filled out some kind of form. I didn't even... somebody else that maybe actually needs that money more than I do can get it, but I didn't even mess with FEMA. Garogia sounds like the name of a Pokemon. Garogia definitely has a shot versus Lexus. Alanis looks good. Michigan sucked. Yeah. Albania has taken a 3-point lead over the 10-man. 10-7 with 3:09 to go. Albania on top. Now, this is a fake injury here in the Alabama game if I've ever seen one. That's definitely faking an injury. That's one of the worst cases of faking an injury I've ever seen right there by Alabama. They ought to be ashamed of themselves. I mean, they didn't even try to disguise the fact that that was a faked injury. I'm all in favor of making up whatever penalty you have to make up in that situation. Because that was clear as day a faked injury. This fake injury shit is fucking retarded, man. I don't even care what Kalen DeBoer is mad at. Sending that guy out there with that fake injury is fucking Bush League as fuck. Faking injuries, you should lose a timeout or time ran off the clock. That's never going to happen because you can't prove a faked injury. We all know he was faking, but they're never going to have an in-game penalty for a fake injury. It's just never going to happen. So I'm glad the referees made up some other penalty to call on Alabama. 3rd and 6. What now? Now the Tards take a timeout. 3rd and 6, 1:43 to go in the third, and the Tards are going to take their first timeout. Yeah, I disagree with that too because there's too many injuries that are real that also don't require a player to miss that much time. So I don't believe in punishing a player who's actually is injured by making him stay out longer than he needs to. Georgia Tech just threw an interception. That's going to ice this game. Pick 6 for the Notre Dame, man. That's going to make the score 31-7. And we're going to get Lou paid on that Notre Dame game. So that's good. That's good. If a player can't get to the sideline, he should have to sit out the court. Yeah, I disagree with that. If you ever had a cramp is completely debilitating. There's no way you can walk off the field with a leg cramp. So, but you could be perfectly fine one play later. So I just disagree that you should force players who are legitimately hurt but could come back into the game to not come back into the game just to prevent some other player somewhere from faking an injury. I just disagree. Third and 6. Alabama up 10-7. Empty backfield for Tennessee on 3rd and 6. Nico rolls to his right, looks downfield, throws a deep one. Hits him. He hit that one all the way down inside the 5. Finally didn't overthrow one. Thornton with the catch. Going to be 1st and goal for the Tards. Handoff. Touchdown Tards. Tennessee takes the lead. 13-10. An extra point will make it 14. Nico definitely winning the Heisman now. Yeah, he completed one pass downfield after missing the first 4. They might as well go ahead and start building the statue now. Yeah, game getting good now. How you feeling about the Georgia game, Lou? I picked Georgia to win that one. My bets are on that game. I have Texas -3 in the first half. I do think Texas will be winning at halftime. I've got Texas -3 in the first half, and then I've got Georgia. I've got over 57.5 points total for the game. So I think Texas will be winning at halftime. I think Georgia wins the game, and I think there will be more than 57.5 points scored. Did you get Kentucky versus Florida? What do you mean, did I get it? I'm going to watch it. I don't have a bet on that game. All the drop balls by the Nico receivers. I've seen Nico overthrow 3 wide open receivers that would have been touchdowns in the first half. There's no amount of propping Nico up you can do to convince anybody that he's a great quarterback. He's not right now. Now, the only bet I had on Bama, Tennessee was Bama -2 in the first half. So I've already won my bet on this game. I don't have a bet on this game anymore. My bet was just a first half bet, Bama -2. 14-10, Tennessee up now. 1 minute to go in the third. There's the kick. Into the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10, Bama on the 25. They're down 4. This doesn't look good for the Gump man. Back and forth game in the second half. We'll see. Who's texting me? If Texas wins this week, they play Vandy next week. I kind of want Texas to win today and lose next week. Texas ain't losing to Vandy, buddy. That's a wet dream you're having to maybe make yourself feel better about an Alabama loss or something, but Vandy's not beating Texas. This is the worst officiating crew in the SEC. They want to control the game, says Vandy. There's been a ton of penalties. Alabama's had 13 or 14. I don't know how many Tennessee's up to. I mean, that's clearly a face mask, so. Vandy's going to win the SEC? Yeah. Yeah, can't wait for that to happen. South Carolina's the best team in the oh boy. All right, I'm going to stop reading the comments for a while because y'all are doing a thing where you just try to type the dumbest thing imaginable. I'm only going to read the super chats for a while. Pass complete near the line of scrimmage. Not much room. Pushed out of bounds after a gain of about 3. Second down coming up now for Alabama. All right, 6:45. What game comes on at 7 o'clock that I need to bet on? LSU and Arkansas. Should I bet on the LSU Arkansas game? What time does Kansas State play? Kansas State plays at 7:30. I think they're going to win too. What else do we got here? Central Florida at Iowa State. Iowa at Michigan State. Kentucky at Florida. Kentucky's a 2-point favorite. SMU at Stanford. Damn. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know here. What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? Should I bet on? Yeah, Mertz is out. I think Montrell Johnson's out too. Their running back. Bet SMU. They're a huge favorite, though. They're like a 16 or a 17-point favorite. I mean, I know Stanford is bad. Puppy Princess. Uncle Lou is the best thing to happen to me. I was depressed until I met him. He's everything a man should be. Who is that in a picture? Is that just some random Chinese lady? Are your feet bound? I bet your feet are bound, aren't they? I bet your feet are bound. Why don't you come over here and love me long time? Why don't you do that? That'd be great. I'll make me a Chinese sandwich or something. Illinois is still up 21-7 over Michigan. Alabama on the ground. Looked like he grabbed his ankle when he went down. I hope he's all right. Alabama down to the 35 for a first down. Almost in field goal range. Of course, field goal don't do them much good. They'd still be losing. It's probably going to take another couple of touchdowns from somebody to win this game. He threw to somebody other than Ryan Williams. He's done that a couple of times. Empty backfield here on 1st and 10. Motion. Back to throw. Mildew. Gets rid of it. Caught. Has a man inside the 15. 10. Out of bounds at the 6, maybe 7-yard line. Who the fuck is that number 5? Is that Jeremy Bernard? Who's number 5? Jeremy Bernard? First and goal, Gump. Untouched into the end zone. Bama retakes the lead. This is going to be a crazy ending. Untouched into the end zone. Oh, yeah, plenty of time left. That's why, yeah, it's going to take another couple of touchdowns for somebody to win this one. This game ain't over. This game is not over. I hope we can make it to the end. I've got to shut this stream down at like 7:25 at the latest. The Patreon stream starts at 7:30, so hopefully this game ends by 7:20. Damn, Georgia Tech just won't go away. They just scored with 23 seconds to go. Now the game's over. It's going to be 31-14, but they just won't take no for an answer. They won't give up. What's a good 5-team parlay? There's no such thing as a good 5-team parlay. That doesn't exist. Will the link take me to the next stream? Never used it before. Excited to be a part tonight. So that Patreon link, you can click the Patreon link now. It'll take you to my Patreon page. The link for the stream's not on there yet. The link for the stream won't be on there till 7:25 or 7:30. But when you go to the Patreon page at 7:25 or 7:30, the first thing you'll see on the top of the page will be a link to the primetime stream, and you just click that link and it takes you to the stream. Fair catch called by Tennessee. If you've never used Patreon before, it looks a little confusing because the link's not there right now, but I can't put the link up until I'm ready to actually start the stream. And I can't put the link up while I'm doing this stream. So what'll happen is I'll end this stream either when the BAMA game ends or at 7:20 or 7:25. I'll end this stream, and then it'll take me about 2 minutes to get the link to the next stream posted on Patreon. And when you go to Patreon at that point, you'll see the link posted on the top of the page. Back to throw. Nico down the middle. Overthrown again. Wide open. Brew McCoy wide open on a post, and Nico overthrew him again. That's about his 4th missed touchdown on an overthrown ball today. Sports Psychic is predicting an interception here. See if he's right. I don't think Nico's turned the ball over yet in the second half, so he's probably due for one. 3rd and 2. Handoff. First down. Needed 2, picked up about 4. Good for a first down. Back to throw again. Nico going deep down the sideline. Has a man. That one probably should have been caught. Now, it wasn't a perfect throw, but that one probably should have been caught. Notre Dame taking knees, so that game will be over. 31-13, Notre Dame beats Georgia Tech. And more importantly, Notre Dame covers the 13.5. That's a huge pay-lose situation right there. That's great. That's a good pay-lose situation there. All right. Tell me what to do with the LSU game. I'm going to take LSU -1 first half. How about that? What if I take LSU -1 in the first half? I've already got LSU -2.5 for the whole game. LSU -1 first half. LSU over 29.5 points, you say? Let's look at that. Let me see if I have that same number. I can get LSU over 28.5. LSU first half over 13.5. I'm going to do LSU -1 first half. What should I do LSU -1 first half, or should I bet on the number of points that LSU is going to score? -1 first half. Let's do it. Fuck it. I'm dumb and half retarded. All right, we got it. LSU. Actually, I got LSU -0.5 point first half. So all they got to do is be winning at halftime by any amount. I've also got LSU -2.5 for the whole game. I had made that bet earlier. Big run by Tennessee. Uh-oh, a flag comes in. Are they going to get the Tards for holding? That was a nice play by Tennessee, but it looks like it's going to come back on a holding penalty. All right, the Notre Dame game is over, so let's put this TV on whatever channel the LSU game is coming on. It's probably one of the ESPNs. Yeah, ESPN. All right. So LSU Arkansas will be starting over here at 7 o'clock. Still got the Bama Tennessee game on here. Illinois Michigan on over here, but there's only 2 minutes to go. So is there another game coming on at 7 besides LSU Arkansas that I need to be watching? What are the other games coming on at 7? That's a great question. Ball State at Vandy. Say no on that. Yeah, looks like that's it. All right. That's about it. 4th down coming up for the Tars. They might have to kick it away. 1 yard loss on that 3rd down play. Are they going to go for it here? Tennessee's going to punt it away on 4th and 6 in Alabama territory. Lined up to punt. Whistles again. Somebody call a timeout? Flag. Delay a game on Tennessee. You see that a lot on punt situations close to the end zone anyway. Try to give the punter more room to try to pin Bama back deep. So that's probably intentional there. Tyler from Spartanburg. Man, why you called Dabo and did him like that, man? What do you think about Texas -0.5 first quarter? I have Texas -3 first half. I do think Texas will be winning in the first half. And Tennessee's going to pin them back inside the 5 at the 2 yard line. So Bama will be backed up on their own 2. 10-13 to go. Gump 17. Hilljack 14. Dabo still has nightmares. If they go to a commercial, I'm going to go make myself a cup of coffee. All right, they're going to a commercial on the Bama game. I'm going to go make myself a cup of coffee. I'll be right back. Virgo! All right, it's time to start getting hopped up on coffee. It takes a lot of energy to watch Georgia beat the shit out of Texas. All right, 1st and 10 for the Gumpers. Not much room on the ground up the middle, maybe a yard across the 5-yard line. 2nd and about 9 coming up for Bama. 10 minutes to go now in the game. They're up 3, Bama is, 17-14. If Tennessee can get a 3 and out here, they're going to have really good field position after a Bama punt, but they got to hold them 3 and out here. If you're Bama, of course, you'd love to score, but 2 or 3 first downs would be huge too to try to flip the field position the other way against the Vols. Illinois rushed the field after beating Michigan. Start to throw that out there. Clemson rushed the field today after beating Virginia. Mildew, quarterback keeper, only picks up a couple of yards. 3rd and about 6. So as far as the field stormings today, we've got Illinois rushing the field after beating Michigan, and we've got Clemson rushing the field today after beating Virginia. What kind of coffee? Whatever's on sale when I go. I'm not a coffee snob. I love coffee and I drink it every day, but I don't have like a particular brand or brew or whatever. Pretty much any medium or dark roast is fine with me. Mildew running for his life. Lucky he didn't get caught for a safety there. Does get rid of the ball incomplete. 4th and 6, and Bama will be punting from their own end zone with 8:44 to go. Clemson gathers at the paw. Well, I don't call it whatever you want. Clemson beat Virginia today and the fans rushed the field. What you call it is really irrelevant. We see what it is when it happens. It's fans rushing the field. All right, they get the kick away. This is going to be downed at the Tennessee 46-yard line. So Tennessee will have good field position here. 1st and 10 on their own 46. What time is it? All right, 7 o'clock. So LSU and Arkansas will be starting here on this TV momentarily. We got the end of the Bama-Tennessee game going here. I don't know what we're going to do over here. Probably might have to wait till 7:30, put something else on over here. The Illinois-Michigan game just ended over there. If you want to make a prize picks play for the primetime games, you're running out of time. You've got, let's see. You've got 24 minutes to make picks for the primetime games tonight over on Prize Picks. Isaiah Bond's supposed to play. You know, he got injured last week. More or less than 52 receiving yards for Isaiah Bond. More or less than 259 pass yards for Quinn Ewers. Avery Johnson, the Kansas State quarterback, more than 1.5 pass touchdowns. I like Avery Johnson. Carson Beck, more or less than 21 pass completions. Probably more. Arian Smith, more or less than 52 receiving yards. If you think Georgia's going to win, you pick more, because there's no way Georgia wins if he doesn't have more. I've already done all my picks for the day, but those are the numbers over on Prize Picks for some of the primetime games. If you haven't signed up for Prize Picks yet, go sign up. It's going to ask you for an email address and a promo code. Just use that promo code that's on the screen right there, Uncle Lou. One word, no spaces, all uppercase letters, Uncle Lou. Get signed up on Prize Picks. Make any $5 play, and whether you win or lose that $5 play, they're going to give you $50 for free. There you go. I'm not even sure this Bama squad will even beat LSU, let alone Missouri, says Bobby Means. Hey, how you doing?
I'm going to take them and then go get Tommy fries.
Okay.
Okay, does that sound good?
Sounds good.
Okay, all right.
I'll be here.
Oh, sorry.
Big Bird, we've been hanging out. Come on, be on your blankie. Yeah, be on your blankie, Bird. If yeah, Bird comes in here and see what are you sneezing about? What are you allergic to? All right, we got Big Burgle in here now. We should be good. Burgle, say what's up to the people in that. You want to say hey to the people, Berg? Come here. Come here. We gotta say hi. Come on, you gotta say hi to the people. See how they saying. Look, you see how they saying? Where's the Berg? They always there looking, where's the Berg? You tell you right there. They already tell you right. No, don't lick me in the face. That's 5-star dummy shit there. Don't lick me in the face. Here, get out of here. 5-star dummy. Berg will come up here and lick me in the face. Can y'all believe that?
5-star dummy.
What's going on over here? I thought I had the LSU Arkansas game on. What is this bullshit? Nico pass incomplete behind the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 5 coming up now for the Tards. I don't watch you, Sam Titman. I don't watch you. All right, here we go. I thought I had the LSU game on, but I didn't. But I fixed that problem. And now I do have it on. We are underway. 13 minutes to go in the first quarter. No score. LSU has the ball. Here comes 3rd and 5 for Tennessee. 4 wide. Nico shotgun snap. Back to throw. Pump fake. Looks. Goes deep. Has a man. Overthrew him again. He had 2 guys wide open. Oh, there's a flag down. God almighty. I mean, that's great. There's a flag, but Nico, are you ever going to hit one of these throws? Holy shit, man. That's 5 or 6 just in this game. LSU is in Arkansas territory. I'm assuming first possession of the game. 12 minutes to go in the first quarter. Nussmeier in a shotgun. Motion. Snap. Back to throw. Steps up in the pocket. Going deep. Into the end zone. Has a man. That's pass interference like a motherfucker. That would have been a touchdown. Unlike Nico, Nussmeier put that on the money. Would have been a touchdown. Arkansas, man, basically tackled the LSU wide receiver. That's going to be an automatic first down for the Corn Dogs. Nico reminds you a lot of Carson Beck. Well, except for Carson Beck has a way higher completion percentage, way more yards, and just is way better. But other than that, yeah. All right, here we go. 1st and 10 for the Tards. On the 21, handoff. Dylan Sampson cuts it upfield, picks up about 4, maybe 5 yards. 2nd down now. A field goal would tie it up, but of course Tennessee just soon go ahead and score a touchdown. Tennessee should lean on this run game. Probably not a bad idea. Probably not a bad idea at all. 2nd and 6, they call it for Tennessee now, on the BAMA 17. 1st and goal for the Corn Dog. Nussmeier back to throw. Into the end zone. Incomplete. Tennessee on the ground on 2nd and 6. Dylan Sampson goes nowhere. Drop for no gain. 3rd and 6 coming up now for the Tard man. Mewtwo, thank you for the super chat. Sorry, I must have missed that earlier. He says, thanks for the game coverage as always. Since Ohio was on a bye, I finally watched the Army game. They look physical. I did not watch any of the Army game today, although I kept up with the score, and yes, they dominated. I did watch, is that touchdown Tennessee? Touchdown Tards, they take the lead. I did watch the Indiana game today, and that's the most of any Indiana game I've watched all year, and they looked really good too. LSU on the ground inside the 5 down to the 1 yard line. That was a 1st and goal play, so it's going to be 2nd and goal now, Corn Dogs from the 1 yard line. Alabama. Tennessee now takes a 20-17 lead. Let's take a look at the replay, make sure he held on to the ball. Looks like a catch to me. That looks like a catch to me. Touchdown, Tennessee. 20-17. An extra point will make it 21. Extra point's big, too, because that means Alabama's going to have to score a touchdown. Field goal, no good if it becomes a 4-point game. Malachi Moore is going to give DeBoer. Malachi Moore might fire DeBoer if Bama loses. Malachi Moore might fire DeBoer. It could happen. Now, that looks like a catch to me. I don't know what they're waiting on or what else they're looking at, but that looks like pretty clearly a catch to me. Yeah, touchdown Tards. He overthrew him again, but he was able to make that was a great catch. Yeah, that was a great catch. Will Malachi Moore fire the OC tomorrow? Malachi Moore might fire the whole staff. Well, Malachi Moore will do whatever he wants to do, and there's nothing any of the coaches can do about it. Malachi Moore is in charge of this team, not Kalen DeBoer. I think we all know that. Kalen DeBoer has no say-so at all over what goes on with this team. Texas Tech getting stomped by Baylor. Boy, I'm glad I didn't bet that game, because if I would have bet that game, I probably would have taken Texas Tech. Baylor's just been bad this year. You got your Jacobies and Christ jersey on? I hope that's some kind of good luck or something, Dula. I hope that's some kind of good luck. What time is it? 7:14. All right, I've got about 5 or 10 more minutes maybe, and then I got to end this stream because I have to start the Patreon stream at 7:30. So we'll stay on as long as we can. Hopefully we'll get to see the end of this Bama game, but if not, I'm going to have to shut this thing down and start the Patreon stream, and I'll have to watch the end of the Bama game over there with the beginning of the Georgia game. Coach Moore will have them doing gassers tomorrow. Yeah, Brian, you're right. Malachi Moore is not going to be happy about this. The Patreon is $10 a month. I'm currently driving through Georgia right now, coming home from Virginia, headed to Florida. I've been thinking about you, says Caroline W. Be careful on the road. Can Mildew do it? He can do it. Will he do it? We'll see. Tennessee's got a good defense. We will see. Over or under Malachi Moore 0.5 balls kicked? Over. Way over. Scrapbooking. Scrapbooking. Shit, did LSU score? I wasn't even paying attention. Yeah, LSU scored. So shout out to all of us in the chat that picked LSU first quarter or first half or whatever. That's a great start for us. That's a great start for us. LSU didn't score? What, are they reviewing it or something? I didn't see the touchdown. I just see that the score is 7-0. But over or under 600 likes? It better be over, or I might just shut the stream down now. Yeah, we need to get it to 600 likes, or I'll just shut the stream down now. Coach Moore will have them do it. Yeah, okay, we read that. Yeah. All right, Tennessee set to kick it off. And the kick is away. Into the end zone for a touchback. 1st and 10, Bama on their own 25. Plenty of time left, 5:52 to go. Bama's got all 3 timeouts. They're down 4, so they need a touchdown. Alabama's been down bad since the GOAT retired. I thought it was the Bear, the GOAT, the Boar or something. What happened to that? Now it's the Bear, the GOAT, the Malachi Moore. Raj. The Bear, the GOAT, the Malachi Moore. Oh, shit. Oh, been a great day so far, Lucas. Yeah, been a great day. Been a great day. Mildew back to throw. Good protection. Throws over the head of the intended receiver. Ryan Williams was wide open, found a hole in the zone. Mildew couldn't hit him. Boy, Poor Mildew. I don't know what we're going to do with him. You think Malachi Moore might bench Mildew? Is there any chance Malachi Moore will bench Mildew? It could happen. It could happen. 3rd and 10. Mildew sacked. Loses 3. 4th and 13. Bama's going to have to kick it away. Yeah, there's nothing I can do about that guy that timed a bunch of people out. There's nothing built into YouTube that allows me to undo a timeout. So there's nothing I can do about it. There's nothing I can do about it. I mean, I took the guy's wrench away, but by the time I took his wrench away, he had timed out. I don't even know how many people he timed out, but there's no way for me to reverse that. There's nothing I can do about it. I mean, there's nothing I can do to fix you being timed out. I mean, I took the guy's wrench away, so he can't do it anymore, but there's nothing I can do to fix what he did. He's a Tennessee fan, and he got his feelings hurt in the first half, and he went and timed a bunch of people out. Timeout only lasts a few minutes. No, it's up to the person that times you out how long it lasts. It can last up to 24 hours. First and 10 for Tennessee on their own 30. Dylan Sampson on the ground. Might have gained a yard. That's about it. Good defense by Bama that time. 2nd and long, but there's under 4.5 minutes to go now. Yeah, James Pierce Jr. is no joke. That's a fact. James Pierce Jr. might be the best defensive player in the SEC. Arkansas with a jet sweep. Picks up 4 yards. 2nd and 6 coming up for the Woo Pig Dummies. LSU 7, Arkansas 0, 9 minutes to go in the first quarter. 2nd and 9 now for Tennessee. They're in no hurry, of course, letting as much time as they can tick off this clock here. Under 4 minutes now. Nico in a shotgun. Snap, another handoff. Might have gained a couple of yards. That's about it. It's going to be 3rd and about 7 coming up now for Tennessee. Do you think Bama can make a comeback? Well, they got to get off the field defensively first. This is a big play here. 3rd and 7 with 3.5 minutes to go. If Tennessee converts this first down, Bama's either going to have to use their timeouts or Tennessee's going to bleed another 2 minutes off the clock. This is a big play here for Bama on defense. 3rd and 7. Nico in a shotgun. Do they let him throw it or do they keep it on the ground? Nope, they're going to let him throw it. Caught, but hit right away. Tried to set up a screen, didn't work. Gained maybe a yard. 4th down, and Tennessee's going to have to punt it away. They go 3 and out. Here comes the punt for Tennessee. They get the kick away. Angled towards the sideline. Caught on the 18. Gets away across the 20, 25. Out of bounds at the 26-yard line. But there is a flag down. Another flag. Wow. Let's see what this is. If this is against Bama, this is huge because this is going to back them way up if it's against Bama. Looks like it's against Tennessee, though. What is this? Illegal formation for Tennessee. Add 5 yards to the end of the run for Bama. So it'll be 1st and 10 Bama somewhere around the 30-yard line. And remember, they need a touchdown. They're down 4. Field goal do them no good here. Field goal do them no good here. .225 to go. Bama with the ball on their own 30. Mildew back to throw. Gets rid of it. I don't know what he was doing there. That's one of the worst passes you'll ever see. I don't know what that was. That was terrible. Sails it out of bounds for no reason. 2:21 to go. Clock stops with the incomplete pass. Arkansas with a long field goal. No good. Wide right. LSU still leads 7-0 over the Woo Pig Dummies. Mildew shotgun on 2nd and 10. 4 wide. 8 seconds on the play clock. Snap. Mildew back to throw. Good protection. Throws complete, but way behind the line of scrimmage. Wow, made a man miss and scoots up the sideline for about 8 yards. Should have been tackled for about a 5-yard loss. Bad defense by Tennessee that time. That ball was caught about 5 yards behind the line of scrimmage, and there was 2 Tennessee players there. 2-minute warning. All right, guys, I got to shut the stream down and start the Patreon stream. So for those of you who are going to hang out tonight and watch the Patreon stream, give me about 2 minutes, and I'll have the stream back up and running over on Patreon. The link to the Patreon page is in the description of this video. There's the link right there. Again, if you go there now, the link's not there yet. It'll take me 2 or 3 minutes to get the link posted, and then we're going to do all the primetime games over on Patreon. So I'll see y'all over there.